Thank you, whoever you are. Probably Sheepbeard, let's be honest. Yeah, I did just go onto my mod view. Sheepbeard's in my chat as well, so yes. Hey, buddy.
I still laugh at that.
I've got a stomachache today.
What have you eaten?
I have no idea. That's the problem. I'm like, why do I have a stomachache?
Have you actually eaten anything today?
Yeah, it's not a hungry stomachache.
Okay.
Have you drunk enough water?
Yeah.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah, I've drunk enough. If I sprint away, you might know the reason. Put it that way.
What was the last thing you ate?
He doesn't remember, that's the thing.
It was some donuts for breakfast.
Donuts for breakfast.
Have you
Wait,
tried the fried donut idea?
They're called bagels.
No,
Let's
clarify.
clarify. Have you eaten anything
Krispy Kreme
healthy?
donut and frying it.
Have you eaten anything healthy today?
Yeah.
I had
don't
some
take
beans
his word-
before the donuts.
And don't consider his breakfast as the sort of timing of early morning.
Most people would call it lunch.
He gets up midday.
I get up
Yeah.
at some point. I was up incredibly early this morning, as you probably saw by the fact I actually posted in the chat at like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
Look,
I wasn't sure whether you'd just woken up or hadn't gone to bed yet.
No, I'd woken up. I have weird sleep schedule. I had a nap during the middle of the day.
Yeah, I was up that late last night.
Were you playing
Last
Dragon's
night,
Dogma?
night before last, but
Oh, I think it was last night. Were you playing Dragon's Dogma? That's what a few
No, I
people
wasn't.
were. I wasn't, but I know a few people who were.
for me it was I got hyperfixated at about midnight and things stuck.
Yeah,
That happens.
it does indeed.
So, have we got a strategy for this? Or
Nope.
are we just going in guns a-blazing?
Look, your DM made a beautiful map. Look at my abstract mountain range.
Honestly, it
I am
looks.
too zoomed in.
Honestly, with as zoomed out as I is, it genuinely looks like it's on fire.
Yeah,
Let's say-
that's what I thought it was. I thought it was just like blobs of fire. Or
I'm
lava
too
or
zoomed in
something.
to see the detail. No, it's just like that.
Oh, the mountain range is on fire.
I do like the.
I really like it.
Is that just the regular Dawn Riser shrunk down?
Yeah.
'Cause it feels
well,
like it just works better as a
It's
smaller
broken.
thing.
It's
I had
working as
to-
a token.
It's a battle map.
Yeah,
version,
yeah.
right?
I had to extract just the top deck, but yes.
Yeah.
It feels like it works as a low res version of the Dawn Riser, even though it's just the same thing but smaller.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that's because even the big Dong Riser, it's mostly got a very simplified silhouette for a reason.
Fair.
In that it's pixel art, you really don't want to overcomplicate it. What is going on in here? Was there any bookkeeping other than me making this beautiful combat map I was supposed to do, or anybody else would like to do before we started?
How did the guns work again?
They go bang.
Shoot.
They go bang. They have a +0 modifier, and you can add half proficiency, or expertise to it.
Depending on what your stuff is.
This way, it doesn't matter. I imagine the guns are different enough that you don't need to have a particular like dex or int to add to it. You just have to be good with guns.
So, Zarmir's the only one who's going to be able to fire these.
No,
I'm literally an artillerist.
point is
Oh,
lit.
yeah, so-
Point is
Point.
more than you. Alvina can use all guns, and I think fuck you can as well. So we've got a few.
No, fuck you can't. He's not proficient in it.
Well,
2 seconds.
I was gonna say we'll have to train fuck you and guns. That also sounds like a terrible idea, just
Yeah.
in general.
Or at least like cannons, you know?
Yeah.
Like a subsect of guns. I imagine working a cannon is slightly different than working like an automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will consider the artillerist to have expertise in these.
it's his
Because it's a
literal
fucking
class.
cannon.
It's my one thing.
It's his class. If siege engines were in the default D&D, I'm sure it would
Yes.
be on artillerist.
Mm.
I do have gunner, so I don't suffer within 5 feet.
for all those
For
close
those,
range
for those,
ship-to-ship combats.
for those minimum range 100-foot cannons.
It was basically what I was going to use for using my antimatter rifle at close range, but eventually it became a saber anyway.
About 15 minutes after you got it, you turned it
we
into a
probably
power.
could argue to Chris that gunner means you can subvert the minimum range of the cannons a little bit.
Oh, it's a cannon,
I
not
don't
a
think
gun.
that's not how cannons work.
Yeah.
I mean, cannoneers are
you
usually called guns as well, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you go get a machine gun mounted to the ship, I'll allow it.
Well, next downtime we've got.
I do want.
That would be pretty fun.
I was thinking of getting out, asking if we can get like a wrist-mounted machine gun for Alvina's other arm. So, just a bigger one for the ship as well.
Not giving Alvina a wrist-mounted Stormbolter.
We've already got a wrist-mounted laser gun. Let's give her a wrist-mounted Stormbolter as well.
Just saying a cannon on your back.
I'm
Why
going to
not?
start.
We need
merging
we
your
need to
damn-
find my artillery cannon. It's still out there somewhere.
I'm going to start merging your damn weapons into one.
Yeah.
So you're less of a fucking Swiss Army fucking knife of a fucking.
Swiss Army elf.
You seriously think that fusing them into one will make me less dangerous?
No.
Give you an extra arm for more
It
weapons.
just means you don't have to pick.
That too. I've just switched over to the D&D tab now.
Yeah, shall we if there is no bookkeeping, should we do voice mic check while I
Think so.
add initiative order? Alvina, what do you remember about last week?
Howdy! We got attacked by a bunch of pretend angels, and we did horrific things to them, and I fed their bodies to dragons. And I got a laser
What do you mean
chainsaw.
we were attacked? Fuck you was attacked.
Mm.
No
Me
one
too.
else was attacked.
To be fair, Point was also
They
attacked. They
tried.
just missed. They just went, you know what? Let's just kill fuck you. Because
then
he
you
just
still
cast...
striked and went, oh.
And then still went striked again. And then still went striked again.
I think I only did it twice.
Did you? I thought you did it 3 times for the reason. I can't remember.
Did it twice.
Dr. Zormir.
Aye. I helped beat them up and protected the body of the commander, and also yeeted one back on the deck, which got incinerated after commanding a jump to put us in front of them when they were trying to flee.
Which was very funny.
Nope. No escaping.
Fuck you.
Fuck you was a punching bag.
Yep.
Basically, yeah, that's what happened with fuck you last week. He was a punching bag.
Get the crap kicked out of him.
Well, to be fair, you shouldn't have been so much of a threat. Gwent Mossmal.
I think, honestly, I did the first melee attack Gwen's done in quite a long time.
You shot a
Almost
cannon.
months.
You shot
probably.
You shot a cannon as
Yeah.
well.
Hold
I'm
on.
sure I can.
That's true, it's true. And Captain Point of the Alterran starship not suspicious.
I completely fluffed a bluff check for a bunch of angels, and then later completely aced a bluff check for a bunch of angels, thanks to everyone else helping out with all of the inspirations.
With power of unite,
Yeah.
our powers combined. Point on the second bluff check. After rolled a nat 1 on the first one.
Yep. Yeah.
To be fair,
It
we
was a
roll.
difficult check anyway.
Well, here's the bit: we role played the flub as well because we didn't know what the fuck we were talking about.
Yeah.
the most appropriate natural one I've ever seen.
Yep.
True.
I'll first start with the little initiative wheel. Looks great. It looks like the most aggressive pizza of all time.
Yeah, I love the initiative for it.
20, 15, 12, 9, 4, 2.
actually rearrange it. This is just so I can preempt it later. So after all these initiatives, for when you inevitably want to throw down your surprise. And Lugrim is not with us this week. They will be trying not to die on the ship. Hopefully the ship doesn't go down with them.
Being sucked back into their puzzle box and they're meditating in the room.
Their bodies just crumpled somewhere.
Yeah, if make another body for Lou.
You've actually all locked them away. You've locked them all away in case, Lou considers this too much like the game Battleship.
This entire area is sucked into the Shadow Realm.
Shit. It's not a game, Lou. This is real life.
This is real.
They're called war games for a reason.
Yep.
They're called war games for a reason. I'm Chris McKenzie. I'll be your DM. This week, the players have arrived to the scene of the battle as you watch in the horizon as giant balls of radiant energy are being launched at the Firestar, who in return is launching giant balls of fire back at the what I have come to call the... I actually had a little name for them. Where'd the name go? Who knows? I think it goes to Sprint Runner. There it is.
Sprint Runner.
Good name.
Actually, write that down somewhere. It's more visible, not in the bloody image name.
Divine Triremes.
These are the Grove Sprint Runners. They are fast, sleek ships, about half the size, but a lot more maneuverable than the Dawnriser, who's a bit more of a general purpose ship.
It's a freighter.
It is. It's got a lot of cargo space that goes dramatically unutilized.
Yeah. It's because we moved the Hydras out.
The play some fucking 5 dragons.
Dragon.
The ground beneath you, you are sailing over the Crown Mountain range, and beneath you is just various heights of mountains. Unless you fall off the ship, don't worry about it.
Yay.
Yeah.
I have adjusted everything on Roll20, so everything should be to scale.
Yeah.
So now you can actually see how far away all the other ships are. And also, I'm pretty sure Lou's the only one who had distant on spellcasting.
Yep.
Hey,
So was the only one who could possibly make one of the attacks.
Yeah. I could shoot a guy on the ship next over.
That's true, it's true. So yes, per previous vehicle rules, whoever is steering the ship, which right now I've just got Randy, takes a action, and you can use Randy's support round to effectively have him maneuver the ship. But it takes an action to turn the ship or to activate one of the ship's abilities, like its teleport. But it does not require an action to keep moving in the same direction. So if you're happy with just continuing forward, that's fine. If you want to do any fancy maneuvering, that will require an action and a bonus action to switch out the pilot.
Can our ship hover? Important question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
As soon as we hadn't actually checked that at any point.
I mean, it was hovering in the dock in Bastion, so...
He's always wondering if it's like had to be tied up though, isn't it, and things like that.
It's probably safe to have it tied up so it doesn't, since the actual continent itself is ever so slightly rotating.
Yeah.
Or at least moving. But yes, the void engines do just keep it aloft effectively with a hover speed as well, so you don't need to move forward.
Cool.
Otherwise, if I remember correctly, the speed of your ship is 80 foot per round. So yes, currently you are sailing across what I've just dubbed the Sprint Runner 1. I've just put little numbers on all of them because you don't know what their ship destinations are anyway. And this way we can at least call it in if we want to go towards one. You are currently sailing towards them. As far as they're concerned, you are a captured vessel that is under the control of the Radiant Empire, and particularly a elite unit from Banshee's Grove. You have successfully tricked the captain of the number 1 Sprint Runner, who has conveyed this message to the rest. So the initiative is yours, effectively. We aren't in combat just yet. Assume that the ships are moving towards. What would the party like to do? How would you like to maneuver the ship? You have a free placement, effectively, off the ship while it is currently attacking the Firestar.
I know what Alvina's doing, so I'll let you guys determine when she does the thing that she wants to do.
What are you trying to do?
Well, Alvina's in the bottom cannon, and she's currently got it trained on whoever's on the steering system of the nearest enemy ship.
Yeah, fuck you's on the bow cannon as well. And I was gonna say, what does it? Can we see what looks like its propulsion system or?
So they are using I guess there's sails. See if they have a fancy name for sails. Solar. I guess we're gonna go with solar sails. It sounds fancier.
It's the ones from
since-
Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet.
Yeah. But they have 3 large sails coming off their ships. They're technically attached where the blue lines are on the ship, but they're tiny, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Just know that they have 3 sails. The central one is the biggest, and the one at the front and back are about half the size of the central one, but are still quite large. And they make up for the movement off the ship.
Mhm.
It looks like they may have a secondary propulsion. Well, give me a perception check, actually. Let's see what else you can see. Those are the obvious ones. But the other one might not be as obvious, given that you are currently moving through the air.
12.
Gwent's good.
30.
Gwen found it.
Everything.
Gwent, you're aware that these ships boast a company of at least 20 to 30 what look to be Imperial soldiers, though not as heavily armored or as decked out as the elite unit you previously encountered. They are currently grouped up into 3 swarms, which have their own little swarm HP and all that stuff, because I didn't want to document the boat with like 20 units.
Yep, that is entirely fair.
And you also do notice, as well as Zormir and Fukyu, you can see that there's definitely something at the back of the ship that looks like it's adding as a second propulsion system. Aren't able to determine what it is, but Gwent, you notice that they appear to be some sort of engine that is occasionally, whenever the ship wants to do a tight turn or maneuver, releasing what looks to be almost a radiant glow of energy, as if they are just kind of shooting radiant energy out the back in order to get a quick thrust turn.
Radiant maneuver thrusters.
I mean, upgrade for the ship coming in.
Radiant maneuver thrusters.
Radiant
Yeah.
Regresters.
I mean, being able to spin the ship quickly. Yes.
We shouldn't have that power. That's gonna be a bad idea. We're gonna go into a freaking spin loop and just crash.
I think we'd have to steal all 4. Deck out our...
Otherwise, we can just spin in one direction.
But yes, is there anything else you'd like to do as the ships are sailing closer to the Firestar? Nope, that's not my icon.
There is an identifiable wheel, right, that Alvina can aim at, like a guy on what looks like a steering wheel on the top deck.
Oh, that one at the back.
I'm assuming so, just making sure.
Oh, let's see. Yeah.
By technically, it doesn't have to be the guy actually steering. If it looks like it's the guy steering, it's close enough.
Are we taking the ships or sinking them?
You mean crashing?
Kill, maim, destroy.
Yeah, Alvina goes inside here. You mean crashing? I don't think we can sink them. They're in the sky.
Background explosion.
I mean,
How are we talking to each other?
Sending stone.
Well,
We've got sending stones.
I-
Yeah.
Alvina literally is talking through a sending stone because she's below decks.
I would have turned them into headsets at some point.
Right.
You still have to be finger in the ear to activate them, but
To be honest,
They're
I kind of imagine, the old system, like the tubes that people
Yeah.
put, going
Oh,
throughout
yeah,
the ship.
It's just the tubes, but instead of actual like note messages, it's just yelling, and it works
Yes.
because magic.
There probably is some communication tubes throughout the ship as well, but obviously the stones are more effective.
All of them are just get used by Zormir, and Alvina just puts food in them.
so,
Just sausages.
He tries using the tube to Alvina and then realize she's not speaking, so just turns the stone.
You just get like a freaking apple just in the face.
Stop blocking the tubes with food.
No.
Well, we tried.
Are we,
Make
are we
the-
taking?
Sound effects brought to you by
Let,
Alterra
Okay.
DM Chris.
Yeah.
let's, let's come up with a plan. Are we taking the ships? Are we sinking them or are we taking them?
Whatever
I mean-
feels right at the time.
No, number one
mean-
priority: stop them. If we think we can take them, good, but don't go out of our way to do them.
Yeah, just tell me
Do so.
when. By the way, I've got trained on this guy's head.
Yeah, fuck you's just aiming for the broadside of the ship.
I imagine I'm on the other. I want one of the guns facing the wrong side, so I'll rush over to the right side.
Well, they have two-
I'm
there is
assuming
different-
because
He's on the
fuck you's
front.
on the bow gun, Alvina's on the hull
Passenger
gun.
side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I've only got
assuming
one.
you've got I'm assuming you've got Merida like attached to one of the points somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
So,
Merida
yeah.
is not that strong, so maybe I should take over one of the guns if one of you wants to take over.
Yeah, Alvin is specifically on the base one, the one that has
Yeah.
the.
The
Are we
Alvina
do we have
gun.
do we have 3 guns?
We've only
I
got
was
two.
I was
got two-
misinterpreting
well, you got
the
two
crane as
cannons.
another gun.
Why would the crate be a gun?
Oh, it's a
It looks
crane. That's what I'm
gun-shaped.
looking at. Yeah.
Green gun.
Yeah, you have two cannons and you can mount Merida somewhere on the ship.
Yeah.
You have a crane if you want to do weird maneuvers with that, I guess technically.
We're gonna steal
Anything
the
can be used
pilot.
as a weapon if you're
So
creative
this,
enough.
this whole session, I'm now just gonna be looking out for ways to use the crane.
We're gonna steal the
Ah.
pilot from the enemy ship with the crane and just like keep him. The
Sure,
claw.
we could just hook one of the sails as we go past and rip the sail up.
Oh, that's how we
Surely
steal
that's
it.
the obvious way.
That's how we steal the sail. Wait, can we steal the propulsion system with the crane? Is it strong enough for that?
It depends on how
Probably
well
not.
mounted. Depends on how well mounted our thing is.
It's a
compared to-
construction crane. It will be well mounted. I'm
It's
curious.
well mounted.
Should be.
If you can get
Yeah.
close enough to it, there might be something you could do with that. It'd be a very tricky thing, but
Yeah.
not impossible.
Yeah.
That's not stopped us before.
That's never stopped us before.
Well,
If we can get behind it, we could shoot through the sails.
I was thinking above it, because if I could just shoot the guy on the steering wheel and wreck the steering, it'd probably just do a lot,
I mean, we could do both.
do a lot of the work.
I'm saying we just shoot the guy.
Yeah. I'm aiming for the person, not the ship. I'm aiming for the guy on the...
As you're all discussing this, Damien and Millie come to the front of the ship and we're like, you guys know they're firing at the Firestar right now, right? Why are we dilly-dallying?
Oh,
We're trying
didn't
to
realize we were that
figure-
close.
Yeah, I'm waiting for us to move, honestly. I'm just waiting on a signal.
I will call
Right.
back.
shoot them and we're going to jump
hang on.
closer and hook on the and
Shoot
steal
'em.
the bloody
Okay.
clusters.
I just heard shoot him.
Wait. Before you do that,
Too late.
I'm gonna call back the captain and say, "Orders, sir."
Does them calling you mean that you know they're sending stone? I feel like that's fair. There's some sort of psychic caller ID. I don't know how it works. It's magic.
It would do this. It's a battle.
Just dial most recent number.
It's
Yeah.
it's a battle. There's a good chance they kept the comm open.
And heard us discussing all
Yeah.
this.
What would the orders be? I guess board the Firestar and take it back.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Board the giant
Okay.
flying
do
fire
you care
rock.
about boarding it?
They probably would because
Sorry,
it's...
sir. No can do. Fire.
Okay, bang. What's
Bang.
what do I roll for it again? It's just a proficiency.
Did we establish your proficiencies in cannons?
I have all martial weapons, which is
That's
in
fair.
5e. All firearms are martial weapons.
Then just a D20 plus your proficiency.
Cool.
While we're all doing that, everyone roll initiative. The people with like held actions for cannons can go ahead and fire.
I was preparing the crane because I'm gonna.
I got him!
Holy shit!
I got the guy.
Two cannons crit. Well, yeah, you hit somewhere vital and you get double damage effectively. Go ahead and I believe the cannons were 8d10, so roll me 16d10.
Just to let you know, Chris, I'm shooting this guy over here.
What are you shooting with?
Arcane
Crit-
cannon.
Chris,
Yes.
I have brutal critical. Does that apply to a cannon?
Does that apply to a cannon? Does it normally apply to ranged weapons?
Only
Oh no, it's melee attack. Never mind. Cool.
Yeah, if you get in there and shoot them point blank with a
I
cannon.
literally just had the. Do I roll this 3 times? No. 6. Nice. 69 damage to the steering and the guy on the steering.
His little cluster of friends around him.
Alright, we'll narrate all this in a second. What's the range in your arcane
There we go.
cannon, Gwent?
1,200 feet.
Yeah, Gwent's cannon's got range.
I was measuring.
Which who were you shooting again?
The guy steering this ship over here.
Bink! Just off the side of his head.
Oh wow, he's taking all of this out. What am I rolling for the cannon?
It's a DC 15 deck save. If they're wearing metal armor, it's disadvantage.
There's a good
Uh,
chance. Not
That was
guaranteed,
a
though.
lightning cannon.
There's a
Yes,
lightning
well, this one
cannon.
is. Yes.
Are the ships conductive?
You did say they were
Imagine,
silvery metal, so...
I'd say yes. So they have disadvantage. And this will be a agility.
Yeah.
And it's every creature within a 20-foot radius.
Let's just roll a d20. Yeah, we're gonna assume the disadvantage is 6 misses. And that was 24 damage. And you take out the pilot. They will continue just sailing forward. They'll just lose their ability to actually maneuver with their thrusters.
Yeah.
Since that's what the cat pilots are doing.
Honestly,
The sails
fine.
are carrying
It's a
them.
win.
Yeah, we
What's
did a good
the
point.
range on the ship cannons?
600, I think, is the high range, isn't it?
600 to 2,400.
2,400. Okay. So does that mean fuck you?
Which
be able to hit-
hilariously means that this ship is actually weirdly too close.
Yeah,
Maybe
I get-
600 feet is too far.
Yeah,
For,
600 feet
for,
is
for minimum
high-
range, maybe.
very high for minimum range. Yeah.
That's very hard for minimum range. Let's just lower that to 100. I just don't want to be right next to the ship.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna take down the high range to like 1,200.
Yeah, seeing 2000 is like, we can hit someone on the moon at the moment.
Yeah.
That's not being ridiculous. It's not that far.
No, the moon's quite close, so.
Yeah, the moon's not very
Okay.
far away.
All right,
So
100,
would
200.
fuck you be able to essentially go for the ship 3? I think that's 3 here.
Yes.
Yeah.
You would.
Fuck you'll go for that one then. He doesn't have full proficiency with the cannon, but he has been practicing with it. What would
You're
that
also a
be?
bard, so you get half proficiency regardless.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So we'll
So
give you half
D20
proficiency.
D20 plus 2.
Where is the Dawnerizer? Let's actually go ahead and adjust the character sheet too.
D20 plus 2.
I get a...
16 to hit.
That might.
1 second, just quickly adjusting.
I've just realised there's a non-zero chance that point over the comms just hits it get cut off because I shot the guy with the comms.
I just wanted to get a one-liner in before we killed him, so.
Yeah.
Where was I? A 16 unfortunately does not hit. It's just slightly too far out of range. They're able to see the cannonball coming, and somebody activates the thruster at the last second, shifting them just out of danger. These guys have a slightly higher AC than the Dawnriser.
Yeah. They are little nippy ships, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
What was I doing? I was also applying damage to the spawns as well as the ship. Their spawn, we'll say half. 34? 34. All right. So not only have you taken out the pilot off number 1, you've also taken out half off of the guys who were working on the riggings and various other were manning 2 of the cannons at the back of the ship as half the spawn is killed.
Nice.
Oh, swarm, not spawn. Swarm. There we go.
It could be
Half the Imperial sailors were killed.
the Imperial spawn.
And Arcane Cannon will also take out some of the health off of the people as well, taking 12 as well. Cool.
I mean, if they're anything
Well,
like
it's a
the
radius.
yeah, I was gonna say if the angels are anything like the what the Doctor Who war race.
So the potato peen
Sontarans,
people?
yeah.
Potato
If
people.
they're,
That's what I remember.
if they're anything like the Sontarans, then they are essentially spawned because they're all clones of them.
Clones, yeah.
No, these are regular humanoids for the most part.
Yeah, they're the Asmars and stuff.
These are Asimar who.
Yeah.
Are these the ones with souls of people who died, or just?
No, these are just
Asimar who
people, I
signed
think,
up?
aren't they? These are the ones that actually work for the Empire through various reasons.
Well, the various reasons is that so long as they obey the rules, they do generally get to live a peaceful life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's various reasons why you'd want to live a peaceful life, right? So-
Yeah, like if you're willing to follow, a dictatorial regime, you don't have to get eaten by monsters. It's a trade-off, really.
Weird. Never understand it.
All right. Cool. So as the Dawn Riser maneuvers into place, suddenly there is just a flurry of attacks that come out behind the sprint runners before they're even aware of what's going on. As Alvina launches a cannonball into the back end of Sprint Runner 1, just destroying the back of that, directly cannonball straight to the wheel. You can just hear several Wilhelm screams as Imperial agents are flung free off the ship, some of them with destroyed wing packs as they start plummeting towards the Earth. While all that's happening, a beam of arcane energy shoots out into 2, similarly impacting the back and taking out the pilot of the thrusters, and a third cannonball launches towards 3, but at this point with the added warning on the screams of their allies to help tell them something's up, a very smart and intuitive captain manages to thrust the ship out of danger as Fukyu's cannonball dips just below the ship and plummets towards the ground, not having hit its target. At this point, all the ships are aware that, yeah, you guys are definitely enemies, as some of them are going to turn to fight back. But with that, Fukyu, already having reloaded your cannon, I don't know how you did it so quickly, but you did. It's your turn. What would you like
He
to do?
pickpocketed the cannonball into the cannon.
Yeah. So, ship 1 looks essentially immobilized.
It is still
same
moving
ship-
forward on its momentum. It currently can't turn.
That's fine. Ship 2, they've essentially just lost the pilot and a couple other people.
A few people near the pilot, yeah.
Yeah. He's just going to fire at the number 3 again.
I
go for it.
choose number
Same
3.
Don't remember what speed
For
I
a
gave
crit.
them.
Yay!
Having suddenly gotten the hang of this, the Goblin of Death.
The Goblin of Death.
Roll your crit damage, 8d10, I believe it was, doubled to 1610.
It sounds like he just got pissed off that you.
How dare you!
How dare you judge me?
Bang!
Oh, just slightly to the left.
Unfortunately, the
Good shot.
well, that's 2/3 of the grouping at the back destroyed.
I think you got him.
I think you got him too.
I win.
The captain, in his overconfident ignorance, believing that okay, it'll take at least 6 seconds to fully load another. Why the fuck is there a second one already?
Bing!
Unfortunately, did not have time to charge the radiant thrusters to get out of the way. Just smack straight into him. Another Wilhelm scream echoes across the landscape.
Cool. Then bonus action reload.
So why?
I don't know.
It might be. I don't know, might be.
Whatever. Okay then. The point. It is your turn. Just over the open radio comms.
Yes. Well.
Put a little
If that's
more
what you
marking
wanted,
on the
Captain.
ship. There's just radio silence on the end.
Yeah, the other the captain that we were talking to was here.
Yeah, Merida's really not made for
What?
ship to ship combat.
It's an
do-
anti-personnel.
here you go.
Range 120 deals 2d8 damage.
You can get some guy. Get the guy in the crow's nest. He deserves
Yeah, I will snipe the guy in the crow's nest.
it.
Actually, guy in the crow's nest. I'm in ballista mode.
Just nail him to the ship.
No, ballista mode. As a 21 to hit the guy in the crow's nest.
Yep, that hits.
He is automatically shifted 5 foot backwards.
Well.
Either falls off the crow's nest, or depending on momentum,
Falls
just
off the ship.
Blown off the ship.
Is this a single target or an AoE? Should probably pay
It's a
attention.
single
to AoE.
target.
That one's single, yeah.
Is
My
the
AoE
arcane
is only
cannon
at 15
AoE?
foot range.
Arcane cannon is like a line, right?
That particular for the arcane cannon is a burst at the end of it. It's got a 20-foot burst on the end of the shot. It's a grenade.
Maybe it should do full damage then, because AoEs are supposed to do full. One second, let me apply another 12 then to the guys on 2. But the Eldritch Cannon deals, since it's single target, 8 damage to the middle grouping as you take one of the guys, let's say 2 of the guys from the crow's nest. You know, they'd have at least 2 spotters up there, as they just get flung off the ship.
Isn't it half of 9?
Yeah, what'd I say?
8.
Oh yeah, 9.
I just had a wait, what? Moment.
I did apply 9 damage.
Yeah. My brain,
All right,
Numbers are hard, I get it.
my
numbers
brain
are
just had a
hard.
reboot moment there.
3 of the ships are no longer able to turn.
Yay.
It might be all up to number 4 even to get close to you. Okay then, Alvina, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
You know, there's someone on a gun at the front of this ship, right?
There are several what appears to be strange, radiant, almost like spotlights, on the ship that seem to be used as if they are cannons.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the guy at the front, towards the front of this of ship 1. We're just bullying ship 1 today, hopefully. I missed.
Unfortunately, while they are unable to maneuver, somebody gets the bright idea of just shooting your cannonball down midair.
Bastard.
Oh,
I mean,
that-
pretty
that-
cool
that-
though.
Blast of radiant energy sends it off trajectory. Alright then, that's Alvina then.
Yeah, because I'm gonna just reload with the rest of my thing. Because I'm assuming I can't
Number-
multi-attack. I'm assuming I can't multi-attack with a cannon, right?
No, it has the loading property.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Number 1 is going to continue forward. Full momentum. I should actually pay attention to. What is that? 8 squares. 1, 2, 3. Just measure it. It'd be easier.
I just realized something, Chris. Since I've got, actually no, I have to. It's bonus action to reload the cannon, right? I can't open a window and shoot him with a pistol as my bonus action attack from dual wielding.
I just assumed it would technically be as part of the action.
Okay. Can I shoot a guy with the pistol that I just got?
Yes, but I'm going to impose disadvantage on the assumption that both ships are currently flying full speed.
Yeah.
It's your aim ever slightly off.
It's fine. It's going to be very unlikely to do anything anyway, because it's a radiant pistol. Yeah, 11 definitely misses some guy, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's not hitting.
All right. 2 is also they do more than just move, Chris. Jesus Christ, they're supposed
No,
to fire backwards.
he's just moved and they
Nah,
can't
I'm fine
shoot
with
us.
him.
It's fine.
All right. Where did I put their weapon schematic? These guys are all trained on their weapons because they are the specialist gunners. or a specialist spotlighters.
This is their job.
This is their job. But these guys are the less extreme ones, so they only have +3. All right, one of them is going to turn back and is going to shoot. Let's shoot the front end off the ship for a 7 to hit, which misses the ship altogether as it is flying through. Is going to come in with the second attack from 1. Yeah. That's a critical one. They are just there is just fire and chaos going on in that ship.
They can't get the angle because they can't turn far enough.
The gun is not like an actual gun, because when you hit out one with a gun, it goes bang.
It's just a guy pointing,
That's a
saying.
disadvantage.
It's a guy pointing and saying bang.
Saying bang. All right, ship number 2 is similarly going to fire at the Dawn Riser in retaliation. Ooh, that's an 18, which actually does hit the Dawn Riser. Fukyu, give me a dexterity saving throw against an incoming radiant ball. Let's see.
I think I'm going to definitely that.
That's fair.
That is fair, that's fair. Where did I put the damage?
Better.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
better.
This would technically be half or all. It's effectively a fireball. Nope. Could actually roll it. 33 radiant damage, half to 16 for Fukyu.
Nasty.
That was the first attack for them. Yeah, and they get 2 attacks.
Oh.
So let's see if they can similarly take on another shot. A 12 misses, however. All right, that's 2, and 2 is going to continue forward. But Gwen, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
That's 33 to the ship as well, right?
Oh yes, that is a good point. It is 33 to the ship. You gotta repair this damage.
Yep. Zome, you gotta repair this
That's what I'm
damage.
on. Okay.
I'm gonna move until I can see. Fuck you. Going to see Zolmir because I assume he's going to be most useful, and Alvina for shooting. I'm going to cast Bless on all of them so they can get a little bit
Oh, thank
better.
you. D4 for things. Thank you very much.
Well,
Yep.
I'm taking over Alvina's role for a minute.
Hmm?
I'm taking over your role for a minute, doing reckless.
Well, in that case, then bonus action, Hero's Inspiration. Everybody gets a D8 to use for something,
Hell yeah.
Yay.
and everybody gets temporary hit points. 24 temporary hit points.
24, nice.
I think I'm gonna need those. So
24, did you say?
Yes.
Oh, jeez, wow.
Yeah, hero stuff's real good.
Yeah, and then that's me. I've just moved away from the fund because I realised my cannon only works once every 5 minutes. But
yeah.
but I'm very happy with shooting, so looking very giddy.
You did a good job.
But I shot something.
You killed a lot of
All
people.
right. 4, there's a lot of chaos going on. 4 is going to use its action to turn. What? Because while the other ships can't maneuver, they can, and they're going to go 30, 60, 80, 120. They're going to start flying towards the Dawnriser. All right, but that's going to be their turn for now. You have a support round if you'd like to turn the ship or do anything else.
I want to get us as close as we can.
Yeah, I was going to say jump us.
Ooh,
Because I
you want to
wanna-
use your jump ability.
I'm down
Okay.
for jump.
Do we want to get
Basically,
ourselves between them and the?
You can jump 500 feet. Where would you like to go?
I want to jump so I can actually. I'm gonna have preempted with fly to go down and basically steal their engines from underneath them.
You're gonna steal the engine?
Yeah.
By
that's why I'm
hand?
standing... No, I'm standing next to the crane. I'm going to jump off with fly with a crane hook and then hook onto their engines.
Fair.
Whose engines would you like to take?
Oh,
One,
go for
two,
one.
or
One.
We'll go
For
for
one?
one because they're probably the
Crippled.
most damaged.
They're definitely
do
the
we,
most
do we
damaged.
want to get close to the Firestar though, just to stop the other ones?
Oh yeah, do we want to grab?
Yeah.
Do we want to grab two's engine because it's closest to the Firestar, and one will come this way anyway?
Yeah.
Because it can't steer
Also,
anymore.
Gives us a bit of coverage from 3 and 4 shooting.
Yeah, if we get to like here,
Hypothetically.
if we get directly here with the jump.
No, we want to be closer because fly doesn't give me a lot.
That's why we can get you within fly range easily.
Jump on top of them.
Pretty much, we've got the range.
All right.
also you are in a 3D space.
Yeah,
You can't be
So we're-
above them.
it's why Halvina's shooting down because she's in the bottom cannon because we specifically said we're going above them at the start of the fight. So
Yeah.
Oh, technically this is... Yeah. We'll just adjust it for the Dawn Riser. That's fine. All right. I'm just gonna jump on the support round. Number 3 is gonna continue forward, and now seeing the Dawn Riser above one of their sister ships. Let's actually move you first, so I forget. 30, 60, 80, 120. They're going to fire at the Dawn Riser.
critically miss. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh, they did crit.
And they are going to they're going to attack the underside of the ship because they view that cannon as the most dangerous.
Yeah.
And they are going to try and destroy your bottom cannon.
I'm in there.
You are in there. Give me a Constitution save to withstand the radiant energy, since you can't exactly dodge. And also, it's more flavorful this way.
That's a really
What
low
was I
roll.
rolling?
Plus a bless.
Oh yeah, it's plus bless. And you know what?
Plus
I'm
you
gonna
do have a
hero.
D8.
I'm
if
gonna
you want
hero
to-
that. Yeah. Bless is D4, right?
18, D8.
18, and I'm gonna roll a D8.
And the ship takes
20.
the 85.
20 for Alvina.
Congratulations, you succeed, but you still take a 40, was that 42 radiant damage
Ow.
as
Oh,
you
actually-
are directly. Mhm.
I don't use these enough, so can I do a negate critical on that for me?
Yeah, let's half it again.
Yeah, specifically on me. I'm assuming it doesn't work on the ship, but it means I just Naga scales, bam.
Probably not, but so 42 half to 21 then.
21. That doesn't crack the temporary hit points. Thank you, Gwen.
21 as the cannon like attack room is directly just radiated, and you're just like, oh, nice tam.
They're just shivering gold scales on Alvina for a brief second. It's like, okay.
Just
I
wave
am
back.
going to do a ward for the ship though to see if the cannon got damaged anyway. Nope, the cannon is fine. Luckily, for some reason Alvina drew in most of the radiant energy.
She just eats energy at this point, right? So it makes sense.
If it's radiant energy, that's just Alvina's plants. Just focus.
Yeah, rapid. Oh god, she's gonna have to prune so many plants in her room.
So many. Zormir, is your turn.
Grabbing and going with the hook in hand and diving off the ship. Let's go steal some engines. Bye.
By the way, Zombie, you see Alvina looking very annoyed at the moment and glaring at ship 3.
All right, give me an intelligence check to see if how quickly you can determine the best way upon seeing these engines to hook them.
All right.
Not 20, I want to steal something. Yeah, that's pretty good.
14. You notice that I think I was just imagining there being two that obviously they are connected to the back of the ship themselves, probably connected deeper into some sort of capacitor in order to actually store the radiant energy. You're pretty sure if you hook onto the back of the engines themselves, you could potentially rip them out of the ship. There is a chance though that you could damage them in the process. You're definitely going to damage the ship in the process. Or you would have to basically disconnect it somehow from the capacitor, but it doesn't look like there's a way to do that from the outside of the ship. So, but you do know how to connect it up if you want to. But that's your choice.
Well, hook it up. Will that take an action or just?
Oh, no, it'll definitely take an action to get the hooks in place. You're effectively having to loop it around and connect all the wires and for the crane itself. What would I guess this is a ship momentum versus ship ward. Go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your ship momentum, which is +3. This is just your ability to use your momentum to either like forcefully do something or drag something. Effectively your strength.
Use our weight to our advantage.
Yep. And I'm going to use it against the ward ability, which is the ship's ability to maintain intact and keep outside influences
so 19 plus 3, so 22.
Damn, 22. Plus their ward, they have a +2 ward. Nope, they fail. As just the fact that your ship is so much bigger and the void engines give you so much more momentum to pull your weight around. And this small, deliberately designed to be agile ship was not.
We're bigger than you.
We're talkier.
We got the talk, yeah.
You watch and you listen as there is a thunderous crack that radiates throughout the Sprint Runner 2, as there is a seam that goes down the hull of the ship as it almost starts breaking in two from the engines being pulled out. As you this is gonna effectively count as like a skill challenge. At the first success, you manage to pull the engines out, and you can hear something inside the ship reverberating and grating around the wood, or I guess into the wooden beams and the metal, because the ship's hull is actually metallic. As the capacitor is dragged halfway through the ship. You have not completely undone the engine, but you have exposed the engine connectors that run into the ship to the capacitor. So it is half out of the ship now, and also now pointing at a very awkward angle downwards, which would definitely impose disadvantage on their maneuvers if it wasn't for the fact you destroyed their pilot.
We destroyed that pilot. Not even their system, their pilot. He's gone.
But this is a one success. You need 3 successes to properly extract the engines. You can either continue pulling it out. You should probably actually do a check for the engine itself to see if it gets damaged in there. Oh, that's fine. Okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
The engine's a lot sturdier than the rest of the ship.
But next round, you can actually go in there and start disconnecting it manually now that you can actually see the exposed connecting pipes, if you would still desire.
I'll shout over the comms, "Get ready with the crane when I give you the thumb, when I give you the signal."
You give you a thumbs up. We can't see you, Zombie. Well, they can't see you. I can.
Right on the comms.
I can see you.
You're just waving, just hi Zombie.
Hey, Zombie. She's still gold at the moment, so.
Since I'm assuming you want to stay above this ship for the meantime, I assume you're just going to match the momentum to the actual ship underneath it, since 2 will continue drifting. I'm going to roll the recharge on your jump. Unfortunately, it does not recharge. You need to save up some more void energy.
It's fine.
Right.
I've got a stupid idea. Because ship 3 annoyed me. And thank you, Point, for putting in the augment on the gun last week.
Of course.
Yeah. It was specifically your request. So.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this was specifically your one.
Let's see. Firestar is going to try and attack the... How trained are these individuals?
Depends who's shooting.
Ah.
We got a lot of random people.
It depends.
Let's roll a fate check for the party. No, they're not lucky enough. Unfortunately, whoever's firing didn't realize that you'd just shown up and they shouldn't fire at you.
It's one of the anarchists, isn't it?
Who knows? They were like, I don't care, kill everyone. They are going to fire at the we'll say
mean-
the top one. This top.
Wouldn't they see essentially the resistance sigil on our flag? What do you call
Flags.
it? Not flags. Sails.
Tails.
Oh yeah, but I was more imagining they're firing at 2. They just don't realize that they're not accurate enough that they might hit you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They're going, oh yeah, let's help them, guy!
So luckily for you, they rolled a 14, which doesn't hit your AC, but does hit the underlining AC of Sprint 2.
Yay. That means they might hit Zormir, unfortunately, though.
It's fine. Zormir's at the back. It's only if the ship gets destroyed that you'll have to worry.
Okay.
Do.
Du-du-du-du.
Didn't actually pay attention to what the goddamn Firestar's attack modifiers were. They've not got them fully heated up, so let's do a weakened version for now until they've... Because the Firestar requires a lot of buffering time to get its weapons operational.
It is a volcano that flies.
Okay.
It makes sense.
13 damage to the underlying. This will be fire, but that's fine. Oh, nope. Yeah, I see my mistake. I need you guys to fuck off for a second.
Okay.
Ah! We're here! We didn't fuck off the ship, did! Send help!
Don't worry about it. It's back.
It's fine, we're good. Whew.
And then it did hit the other ship, so another 13 to 3.
Hey.
Okay. Ship takes it. That's the Firestar. And then you have another support round if you'd like it. Fair. There isn't a lot you can do just yet, but don't you worry, I'm sure something will land on your ship eventually.
Can we? Can we support rounds to start repairs?
With who, Jones? I guess.
Any of the I was gonna say, can any of the support heal like or start mending ship?
Probably Drax, maybe. He'd know enough tech to fix the comms and stuff like that.
He would. He just doesn't care.
Yeah, fair.
Very fair.
It doesn't benefit him to do your manual labor for you.
Uh,
I don't think anyone. I guess
Other person
Jones
can-
can do emergency repairs.
that's the only one I can think of.
Ah.
Would be. We might need
Like, Jones-
another set of support actions for specifically ship stuff.
Yeah.
Other than
Yes,
someone being able to take over for Randy, he's probably about the only other one-way tool proficiencies, I think, that might be able
There you
to
go.
fix things.
You get 8
What about
hit points
getting-
back to the ship.
Hey, 8 health back, I'll take it.
To take over from Andy then.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing fixing on my turn, but
I imagine mending's a D10.
Yeah,
Really
makes
hard to fix an entire ship in 6 seconds with mending.
Yep.
All right, layer action. Let's go down the list. Alvina, roll me a D20.
sense. Yay!
Should be D20? No, roll me a D6. I don't want to put it that big.
Yep,
I'm just
that's
gonna do it
5.
as a random encounter.
6!
Oh, lovely, random encounter.
Yay! Dragon! I'm getting flashback.
Dragon.
If we do that, I'm getting flashbacks to Betrayal in Baldur's Gate, where the first time I stepped in the sewers, I immediately rolled the haunt, and it was a red dragon. An ancient red dragon. The first step I took into the sewers. And I went, my first time playing. That was as well. That was very fun.
Let's see, what is a positive encounter for you guys? Something helpful.
Oh, I can think of something which would probably be a thing that happens.
Yeah, I'm open to ideas.
A Manticore could attack ship 4.
A Manticore could attack ship 4.
It's something that I can imagine being in like the mountain range that we're in. Like, it flies. It's smart enough. It's got some range. I can imagine like a Manticore. It's little. It's not huge. I don't know if Manticores are particularly affiliated with any of the factions. So,
They are a monstrosity, so if any, they would only be the Monstro Guild.
yeah.
How much would the Fire Star still have a bunch of the animals that Alvina
No, they're on the.
check on
They're
there.
on our ship.
They're either on our ship or in the menagerie in Bastion.
There might be some giant crabs still on the ship, but those aren't
No,
positive.
I like the idea of a Manicore just coming up from the mountain range and being like, what the fuck, man?
What is happening?
Get off my land!
Get out of my-
You're off my land.
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the intelligence of a Manticore? 7?
That same intelligence as Alvina.
Okay. For Gwent, are you on top deck or did you go down under?
Gwen's on top deck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top middle deck, yes.
With your insane passive perception, you notice sneaking out of one of the larger peaks on the mountainside, a flock of manticore rising up to ship 4, and you notice all of them are wearing what appears to be almost like a worker's overalls on their bodies. And with several toolkits around their chest. And this appears to be a Monstro Guild salvage unit doing some pre-salvaging.
We're just gonna take apart.
They're gonna disassemble. We've got the flying Jawas, is what Manticores now are to me. What did he?
Let's see, we'll do a ward check for the ship, since that's exactly what ward is designed for. They have a +2. Okay, so they're going to lose 25 hit points as their lower decking is being pre-salvaged. There is now a hole in their underdeck.
Nice. They just stole the bottom of the ship.
Only some of it. Only some of it.
We know this is going to get shot out of there. We can see how this battle's going.
I understand.
I mean, in
Alright.
my head, it's just the front fell off interview.
Fuck you, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. So
4.
ship
Perfect.
4 is the only one essentially still with the pilot.
Yeah.
Yes, currently being disassembled by some Manticores,
Yeah.
yes.
Cool. Let's add more chaos to their fun.
He hasn't been carried
And
off by the
fire the
Manticores yet.
Yeah. Fire the cannon at their pilot.
Alright, go for it.
Please nat 20 and just
da-da-da-da.
nail the guy.
You guys keep nat 20 pilots, I'm going to be concerned.
D20 plus what am I doing? Plus half proficiency.
Plus half
2.
proficiency, I believe it was
Yeah,
plus 2.
+2 for you.
Cool.
Ah, you miss.
5.
Unfortunately, you have to. You finally got like the perfect angle for the previous position, but since you've jumped, you're having to figure out the perfect angle again.
Yeah.
You actually were just firing with the same angle, so it's going off at an angle completely away from the ship.
He
Get
forgot
angry.
that he could move. Yeah, he forgot that to move the actual.
Forgot to aim.
gun.
You forgot to it. It's like, I'll do!
I got it last time in this position.
Manticore grabs the cannonball and starts to sail across.
He
Goes,
just grabs it, bags it, and flies away.
bag of holding.
One second, I need to take a note of this. Manticore
Salvaged.
demolition. Demolition salvage unit.
Yeah.
Alright, so these are just now a recurring part of the lore.
Yes, this is a mess.
The point, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. Repairs. Go down, inspect the damage. Try and connect up any major. If there is Arcanite in the walls, any major damages to the integrity of making the ship work rather than the walls.
Also, Alvina's. I imagine Alvina's next to you because the damage was there, and she's glowing gold and just goes, "Point. I'm going in."
I nod and get ready to jump into the gun.
Yeah.
I'll press
roll
the
me,
fire button.
Thank you.
roll me an intelligence check to see how well you repair the ship.
Okay.
Or at least how many dice you can roll.
That'd be 16. Oh,
18. You did better than you thought.
Proficiency.
Yeah.
Roll me 2d10.
2d10. No, that was 2d1. 2d10.
2d1. You got a 2.
Oh,
Eh,
You heal it another 5.
it's better than
I was-
0.
yes, I was too excited about launching Alvina.
Yeah. Look. In Pathfinder on Wednesday, they kept rolling 1s on their medicine check and actively injuring people. So
Let's see.
they
Balance
caused someone to get their persistent bleed damage to be worse because they rolled a natural 1. So they just opened the wound up more.
All right. The point, that's you, I believe.
Yep. Actually, I can fire Merida as a bonus action, but there's nothing in range. So
You can fire
I'll just give
Alvina. Fire Alvina as a bonus action because she's gonna get into the cannon.
Yeah, if I can do that this turn, yes, as a bonus action. If not,
It might
Paladin's
save me
Bow
an
for
action.
Alvina. 1d8 Paladin's Bow.
No, I feel like there's a lot more complicated process to getting into the cannon. At least requires the full extent of your turn.
Fair.
So, yeah, not something you're pre-programmed to do.
I'm ready to use my reaction to launch, though, if that is needed.
That's fair. I'll allow it to be just part of Alvina's action to get in and launch, and you can be like steering them flavor-wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I feel like launching yourself in a cannon definitely takes more than, at least 6 seconds to set everything up.
Well, it's also travel time. Imagining that as well. So.
Yeah. But Alvina, you're launching yourself in the cannon.
Yep, she's getting into the cannon through the bit that Point specifically set up that allows Alvina to jump into the cannon. And
And where are you launching yourself?
at the guy on the gun from ship 3 who shot me.
All right, either you or the Point, depending on who you want to do this, go ahead and shoot the cannon. Honestly, I'd go with the Point since they have expertise.
You have expertise, Point.
Yep.
As you aim Alvina at 3.
+8.
Hey!
Luckily for you, Alvina,
Thank
you get pointed in the right direction and you are shot over to ship 3.
On my screen, that's cocked between a 12 and a 2. On the virtual dice that comes
Woo!
up.
It's fine. It was a 12.
It's fine, it's 12.
Where's Alvina's token? Because she wasn't on the main deck.
Oh, I moved you to 3.
Oh, thank you.
Already ahead of you.
Yeah.
Like I said, though, that does require your action to get over there.
Bonus action rage.
Bonus action rate is pretty good.
Yeah. Boom! Also because of how we were flavouring it before, Alvina goes over there in, like, Red Dragon scale because she's just armoured up when she's being fired.
I feel like I need to make them do, like, a deck save or something from just the impact of Alvina.
He lands
let's
like
give
a
it
freaking
D4.
Spartan on the ship.
17. I'll say 17's enough to not take any significant damage, but as you just explode into the ship, and suddenly there's dust forming, and as it clears, everyone's just kind of picking themselves up, looking at you as you emerge. That was no
Was that
ordinary
Alvina?
Hello,
animal.
gentlemen.
Directed towards Point. Was that Alvina?
Yep. just thumbs up from the bubble.
From the bubble. Oh, the chaos. Ship 1 is, let's do the movement first before I forget. 10, 20, 30. For 120 off their fly speed. And let's have them continue firing at the ship. Ooh, do I have one of them fire at Zir?
Probably not bad idea. He is removing their engines.
He is removing the engine. Yeah, let's fire one of them near Zormir. For a 20 to hit Zormir.
Nope.
Nope. How does that work with these things? I guess technically a. Nah, we'll just do an attack roll for now. To at least get close to you. And then 12 to hit the ship, which misses. Alrighty then. Number 2 is also going to continue forward. I'm just going to have the ship move with them. 10, 20, 30. Oh, the ship actually goes slower than them.
We're anchored to them. How does that interact?
And we're
Uh,
pulling their engines out.
the
Probably.
engine-
That could
Well,
be.
remember the sails are the ones carrying the momentum. The
Oh.
engines are for turning.
It could be
and
because
for initial like momentums.
it could be that they're slowed a bit because they've got a heavier ship attached.
Yeah,
and they're not.
let's do momentum versus momentum.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Zormir, since you're mostly involved in this, roll me a d20 plus 3. And what was their momentum? Let's see who wins in this tug of war. We have a plus 1. Beat a 7. Zormir, d20 plus
8.
Just.
Damn it, Bob.
They mostly just anchor each other and thingy out the difference.
Yeah.
So Dawn Riser moves a little bit quicker. Sprint Runner moves a little slower. But you are getting
Slowly
dangerously
rotating.
close to the Firestar itself. If 2 continues to travel, they are going to crash in Firestar with you anchored with them. As also part of 2, because I rolled to see which ship the Vice Admiral was on. The Vice Admiral was on 2,
Ah.
which is perfect.
Shooting
Let's
point.
go ahead and roll the Vice Admiral onto the map.
Get him point.
Yep.
You're in a cannon now. Shoot him directly. Screw the
as
Geneva
soon as it's my
Conventions. We're in a different world.
Geneva doesn't even exist.
I think the
they
Vice
are
Admiral's
much-
sauntering up to me.
They are.
Yeah,
As
they
they step off the back of the ship, they appear to be in very bulky Imperial Celestial armor. The same Celestial Steel armor as the other guys, but much more padded out. They're almost like a tank buster version of themselves.
I have a mental
Um,
picture. It's one of the massive Terminator. What are the Space Marines?
Centurions.
No, not the Space Marines. I was really thinking the Age of Sigmar ones. The ones with the hammer and shield.
Oh,
or the
obliterators.
Obliterators. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
But you're going for the
Were
Inquisitor
they also,
there.
were they also Obliterators?
I think they're obliterators.
Obliterators are the Chaos one. I'm used to.
Or maybe annihilators.
Annihilators. That was it. It's like Obliterators is chaos. That's my
Yeah,
domain.
they're the chaos gun.
They're the
weird
Chaos Gun
things.
Beasts.
I mean, I was thinking Ed 209.
Yeah.
Possibly.
But with his giant radiant hammer, he is going to strike at Zormir for a 23 to hit.
Oh,
That miss?
it missed.
Down.
Zombies got insane.
As you
AC.
just tag, luckily for you, it makes 2 attacks. Let's go ahead and 16 though also misses. However, he is also going to make your work dismantling this engine very hard as you are now having to dodge his attacks. So imposing disadvantage on any checks you will be doing in his presence. Because, you
Okay.
know, you have to dodge a fucking hammer. Gwent, or technically her, because I actually made it
Oh, is it? Okay.
her. I gave them the name Vice Admiral Fally,
Valley.
because that's what the random generator gave me.
Yeah.
There we go, Vice Admiral Fally. Put them down here next to Zormir.
You want one of these?
Oh, yeah, my dance partner.
I'm also going to have at least one of the swarm fire up at the... Well, I guess Alvina's no longer there. I was going to have them fire at Alvina in the thing.
She's not. The point's in there now, though.
Yeah, the point is in there. I'm going to have them fire at the ship, and this will just be a ward check for the ship to see if...
My mental image is they were literally pointing a gun at Alvina, and then just followed it and went, I don't think I can get her now. Oh well, and just points back at the ship.
That is a success for the ward, though. So as they are shooting up with their radiant pistols firing into the ships, I'm assuming this cannon has a glass or bottom to it.
That's what I always imagined, yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, it is dispersing among the grass, and the little patchwork that the point did has preventing it from cracking. I'm just imagining you're actually still like there, just mending the cracks as they form.
Yep.
But your ward holds, so the ship is not exposed. Gwent, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Can I see the connections that are still attaching the engine to the ship?
Yep, they have been pulled out. You can see part of effectively the guts of the ship.
Okay. I'm going to magic missile them to disconnect them.
Oh, yeah, we've got the wand now, don't we?
Yes.
Let's set a damage threshold for destroying them because they are metal pipes. They are quite resilient.
I'm going 6th level. Oh, 4 is pretty good though.
4 damage per missile on
Yes.
7 missiles.
5, 6, 8 missiles.
8 missiles, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 more in this, isn't it? It's 1 more in Pathfinder. That's a lot
These
of
would
damage.
be steel. They are quite large and resilient to the damage. So we'll say 27. Was that 4 times 6?
4 times 8.
Yeah.
So...
Yep, beats the 27.
Yeah, a lot.
27 hit points they had.
A lot, yeah.
So 32.
Mhm.
With just the massive amount of damage that you are impacting into them, you are able to significantly damage them to the point where I'm going to count this as a success.
Yeah.
They are still partially holding on, but this will make Zormir's job a lot easier because you are 2 out of the 3 successes.
You just completely sever like a supporting beam.
Now there's just a bunch of wires left inside them you have to dismantle.
Yeah.
I thought you were double thumbs up, like, yeah, helping.
Gwent's happy. Gwent's shooting a lot of things today.
You now just watch as like little sparks of radiant energy are leaking from the partially destroyed pipes and wires connecting it, since it's still connected to the radiant capacitor.
And then,
ship...
since fuck you is next to me, you got hit, didn't you? Fuck you at some point.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just gonna bang a 1st level healing word into you.
Cool. Thank you.
18. Blah.
18, nice.
Gwent's really good at healing.
That's me done.
Wait, anyone standing near Gwent gets healed as well, but I don't think anyone else is damaged.
While they're doing that, ship 4 is currently dealing with the manticores that are trying to salvage its ship. Managed to hit some of the manticores. Might be enough to ward them off. Let's see how brave the manticores are, or how insane the manticores are.
Yeah,
let's get them a charisma save. Yep, urgency no. 14 though. 14, they're gonna continue at it. They managed to dodge the attack. They take a little damage, but also spirit runners have some decent parts on them to justify the risk. All right,
They're
it's
getting paid a lot.
support round.
Hey, Jupiter. Support.
Yeah, you can either continue healing the ship or you can maneuver it. It hasn't gotten its jump back yet because it's not gotten to its turn. To re-roll its dice.
We could either do a heal or there's one thought I have. We could have sort of fireball ship 1, which I think are in range. Actually, they might not
would be close enough.
Ship 2 is
They're in
definitely
range, yeah.
Oh yeah, if they're range, shoot them.
Fireball.
All right, roll. Fuku, roll for damage.
Roll for damage. 8d6.
We'll just say this is their agility.
DC 15.
Give them disadvantage on it.
For
Disadvantage fails. They take the full damage.
26 fire.
26. All right, that spawn is nearly completely out. There's still like 3 people up and standing. And number 3.
There's an Alvina on
forward.
the ship.
There is an Alvina on the ship. 1, 2, 3. They're going to continue forward. Let's see. I've got 3 units on here. They get 3 actions. They can't steer. Let's go ahead and have them try and actually repair their own engines. No, not able to repair it just yet. Significant damage. The other two are going to come charging in at Alvina, however.
Yeah.
And they're just going to do a onslaught of attacks. So Alvina, give me I guess a dexterity. It's normally what you do with multiple attackers.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, give me a dexterity attack.
Is there any attack?
Not dexterity. Dexterity save.
23.
23. You're able to more than avoid them. Yeah, this isn't all or nothing. These guys are only tier 2 scrubs. These are the minion versions of them. That's one unit. Go ahead and give me another dexterity save for the second unit as you were ducking and weaving a pistol fire.
Ooh, that's a 13. That probably hits.
Would you like to do anything for I announce the results?
Yeah, I'm not good at getting...
Did you stick your bless on it, and did you stick your D8 if you wanted it as well?
I used the D8 earlier. I didn't stick the bless on it, though. So I'll roll a D4. 14. I still probably made it more.
Oh, you deserve it then.
I do have other options for it. I've used that one. I have a Bardic Inspo from... When did I... Yeah. I want for fuck you, apparently, as well.
That'll be last
Mine
week,
would
yeah.
have ran out, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't remember when that was. Yeah, I'll use the points one for a D8.
See what you get first.
3, that is 17. I'll take a 17, that's fine.
17 makes it. Okay.
Yeah.
Then you don't take any damage whatsoever as you duck and weave more pistol fire of just... What's a good, like, unit number? Like 10? Like 10 per... As just, like, 20 guys fire at you?
She's just dancing.
It's like 20 to 30.
Dancing through bullets, yeah.
That's all 3 units, and the ships continue momentum-wise. That's fine. Zormir, it is your turn. There is a giant bulking Vice Admiral coming at you with a large, dual-wielded great hammer.
Can I see how intimidated the other groups are of Alvina just dancing through their gunfire?
She's really far away from you, dude.
Yeah, the crew of this ship are not paying attention to 3. They're paying attention to the guy ripping out their engine. I assume 3 is very intimidated if you want to glance over there, but I don't know how that helps this situation.
Nothing. I was just amused at that, thinking how intimidated they are now.
You can
Honestly, I
scream.
don't even know if they're intimidated yet. They've
Horrified.
not died yet. They're more just like, fire!
Ah!
Like they're more in a battle craze right now.
Shoot her! You get to wait till my initiative, then they'll be horrified.
What kind of check do I need for now for to do the continue with the ripping out whilst this person's trying to wail on me?
If you don't care about potential damage, go ahead and give me a strength sleight of hand check or athletics check, your choice. If you do care about damage, give me a dexterity sleight of hand or athletics, your choice. As at this point, you pretty much know what to do. It's how quickly you can actually do it while avoiding, and also at disadvantage because you are being attacked.
Yeah.
You know, just being attacked makes it slightly harder to do things.
I'm gonna try and get out as carefully as I can.
Carefully as you can. Okay.
Athletics.
Yep. Dexterity, athletics.
Dex. So minus like 3 off of this, right?
Yeah, would it be a dex?
Dex if you don't care about damage. Strength if strength if you don't care about damage and you're just ripping it out. Dexterity if you're carefully cutting things.
So that would be a +3 instead of a
Plus 8.
+4. So, well, I still got proficiency in athletics.
Okay, so it'd be a 10. Lucky for you, 10 is still a success.
You have proficiency, but now you have a much lower score because you need your strength +4 and your dex is +1.
+3.
Is it +3? Damn, okay.
Yeah.
Dormer is very physically built.
Everyone has a good dex.
And dex. Yeah. But 10 is a success as you are able to sever the last of the wires connecting the kind of like the actual control firing mechanism into the interior of the ship, and the two engines or the two radiant thrusters. Let's call them radiant thrusters. They need a name. Radiant thrusters. Come free off the ship, and you're able to just grab them under your arms as you are flying, and you have two giant radiant thrusters under your arms. Imagine it like giant steel pipes.
Oh, they're connected to the crane. That's how I was going to
That's
pull
fair.
them up with the crane.
They are connected to the crane. Fair. I imagine you still just gotta hold them as you like pull them. Well, I guess you were severing them. They're currently just hanging by the crane then, just kind of rotating
You're
around.
doing lots of wire cutting.
Yeah, I guess you were wire cutting at the time. Cool. They're just rotating above your head now as you avoid another hammer strike.
My brain is just going like that. Take it all them boys from Robin Hood Men in Tights, where they just wheel the castle away.
Oh, well, I can't make that joke of you'll remember the day when you almost caught some doctors on here. But hey, I'll go and press the button myself then. And
Fly away.
I'll take an opportunity attack.
Oh,
as
you're
a
gonna
flyer,
take an opportunity attack. Okay.
'cause
Let's see if I can get a hit in.
Yes.
Nat 20, baby. You turned your
Yes.
back.
Uh-oh.
Back around. This is gonna hurt.
This is going to hurt because they also double the radiant.
Yep, it's a radiant
Ooh.
grand hammer.
Uh,
So that's 4d6 plus.
are you
8d8.
ready for the thunder? Okay, so you're ready for the radiant. Okay, so this is the actual strike and the radiant damage into it. That is 95 radiant damage.
Well,
ouch.
some of it's physical, right? But
I guess some of it is slashing, if that matters. Not slashing,
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning, because I gave them a great hammer
Hammer.
instead of a sword. Guess it just looks better if they have a hammer. Do you care about bludgeoning? It is magical.
I think he does.
All of it still does the same. I've not got anything to resist or.
Then 95 radiant bludgeoning.
Ooh.
That's
As Vice Admiral's helmet goes up, and you see this battle-worn feminine face. There is a scar down her right eye. You can see a little nick and scar on her bottom left cheek. A couple strands of hair sweat-plated to her face on the left side as she stares at you.
Does she have
So you're the heretic who's felt adorned to steal my engines?
Does she have glowing blue eyes, Chris? Because you've just described someone that showed up in a trailer this week.
Yep.
Yeah, Ali knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, part of the reason why I didn't sleep the night before.
Yeah, same. That's why I was up early.
I don't think I can make the concentration check to.
I don't think you can. It's a what?
To
45?
maintain
43?
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Well, don't worry. Before you start falling, she is going to grab you by the neck.
No, Alvina
think
gonna
I'd
bail you out
also-
this time, Zoma.
Also, I'd be grabbing for the wire as I started to feel the impact and the spell fade.
It's broke a few ribs.
Give me a sleight of hand. No, this is a save. Give me a deck save.
This might break a
Can't
few
really-
ribs right here.
Yeah, give me a deck save. See if you can also grab the wire as well, but she's also gonna grab you. Oh, nice. So you get one hand around the wire as you begin to fall, but she does grab you by the front of your armor and pull you towards her while you're holding on to the wire, and she's gonna stare into your face. So does the blasphemer have a name? What shall I inscribe on your grave tomb?
I like her.
Tomb?
Gravestone.
Gravestone?
Gravestone.
Gravestone. Fridays.
Or
So
tombstone.
dead.
Either works.
Or tombstone.
Cenotaph, there will be no body.
What should I inscribe on the urn of your ashes when I'm done with you? I like to collect my enemies.
I really wish she was doing this to fuck you, I'm not gonna lie.
Help.
Help!
Help.
Helmet goes up and says, Doctor's on me, and I think you haven't caught me yet. Someone bloody push the button! He screams up the way.
Alvina goes,
I'm not on the right deck.
Alvina goes, I'm a little busy at the moment.
I don't think you can even hear me from over there.
Gwen? Oh, Gwen's
I
just
have the
going.
open. I have the sending stone and open channel at the moment, so.
You're just hearing it.
The ship does not get its recharge back because it recharges on a 6. Still need to build up that
Next
capacitor for
support
void
round, we
energy.
can get someone to press a button.
Firestar
It's gonna be
is
Tarragon.
going
Yeah.
make 2 attacks. Against 3 misses, but against fortunately that one actually does hit the Dawn Riser for 17. As the Firestar just launches another round of fireball, it's gonna catch the underside of the ship as well, and this is gonna be 46 as it's slowly warming up. As unfortunately the Dawn Riser is gonna take 15 of that fire damage as it kind of shoots in between the 2 ships.
Oh shit! I think that means it hit its point.
Oh.
We'll be hitting underneath Dawn Riser and above the other ship.
Yes, my point.
Oh yeah, the point.
Yes, the point
in the
is.
bubble.
Forgot they were in the thing. That's fine. That's what the. Point. Give me a Constitution save as the glass starts to glow around you.
Oh.
I call the underside. Well, you have the glass.
He just heat up.
That'll be a 23.
Yeah.
23. Then you take half off that. You get a little bit of a heat. Kind of draining your strength as you take 7 fire damage.
Fire.
Yeah, hilariously, we're getting hit by the wrong things each point in that
Yep.
spot. I got shot by the radiant damage, which you're resistant to. You get shot by the
And
fire,
if
which
you go
I'm
over there
very
temporarily.
resistant to.
You take 15 damage. As you can come back. You go. All right. That's the Firestar. It's up to. I gotta keep track of actually how much it's growing. It's up to 46 now. Because it will be growing each round as it continues to warm up. It is now a time for a support round.
Have someone pull Zormir up with the crane.
Yeah.
Stormy, who would you like to pull you up? Any of the NPCs. Who would you like it to be flavor-wise?
Blob! Boob, do Blob! Do the Blob. I can't remember his name.
Oh, blob.
It's Blob.
It's Blob. Oh, yeah, I remembered it.
I'm gonna give the Vice Admiral a strength check or a strength save as you are ripped from their hands to see if they can maintain you. Bob, roll ahead and roll me a. This would be the crane specifically. Roll me a d20 plus a d10.
Right.
Let's see. Strength save. Ooh, does not have proficiency. That has a shit ton of modification though.
21.
The DC is 21 to be ripped out of the Vice Admiral's hand.
22! Why are you beating it always by 1, Bob? Damn, stop making me heart attacks. Oh, wait. Actually, was it plus 10 or plus a d10?
Plus a d10. It's a randomized
yeah.
effect.
It was... You need to roll that again, Bob, because you just plus 10.
Huh? Plus a D.
The d10, you only rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's
Nah.
alright.
Oh, it's fine.
I'll roll. So it's 12.
12 plus a d10, yeah.
You have to roll a 9 or higher. Well, actually, status quo would remain on an equal. And you're currently effectively grappled. It has to be a 10.
Nope.
Nope.
Is it a save?
It is a save for the Vice Admiral, yes.
Is this no? It's not a save.
Not for
Zormir.
Zormir.
No. Zormir is currently in the middle. This is a check between the crane dragging Zormir up and the Admiral holding on to Zormir. And currently, the Vice Admiral is beating the crane.
Alvina's
Can I
literally thinking to herself, just overcomes, God damn it, I picked the wrong ship to land on. I'll play with her.
Can I use my destiny to add my
Kick her in the face. Kick her in the face.
my shield bashing to stop
Ooh,
battering her
yeah.
off?
Yeah, I'll allow this. Let's see.
Yes, sir.
What I roll here? Give me an attack roll. Let's see if you can hit her. If you hit her, it will dislodge you temporarily enough. Let's call it shield bashes, right? It's an attack roll.
I think it's a save thing, actually.
It's basically something I can do whenever someone makes an attack on me, and I think misses or a.
In that case, give me an athletics check. See how hard you hit her.
Right.
21.
21. You know what? That is close enough that I feel like 21 gives you that extra couple points. As you smack into her, stunning her just long enough for her to release her grip on you, you are suddenly just, the momentum tugging you from both ends suddenly only has one direction to go, as you are flung up through the air by the force of the crane. And you are now, I'm pretty sure the ship is like 60 feet above the other ship. You are now dragged up onto the top deck, 60 feet above.
As I'm leaving her grass, this'll be the day you remember you almost caught Dr. Zarmir!
Esquire!
Esquire!
And as we get there, Zormir, roll me a d6.
Okay.
Random encounter. Come on, roll another 6. I wanted to have another Manticore pit crew show up.
The guys, we got the mother load. Get family, get the cousins in here. Get the distant colors.
That's a rival pit crew who are now trying to beat each other to.
Tunnel snakes roll!
The Manticore are going to chase after 4 and continue dismantling it. Let's do another ward check for 4.
Come on.
It was a +2 for them.
I believe you said it was 2.
Yeah, +2 ward.
Yeah, 15.
15 is a success, unfortunately. Some of the crew of the ship have gone down to the hole and are just firing at the Manticore. It's like, no!
Bad!
Manticore! Get up here! Fukyu, it is your turn as explosions are sounding all around. What would you like to do?
Okay. I think he's just gonna fire at ship 4 again.
You just keep up the havoc.
Yeah.
Alright, go for it.
Go for it. RD20 +2. 11's gonna miss.
11 unfortunately misses. They still have their engine as they're able to thrust temporarily forward out of the range. The point, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, so Zormir is away from the Vice Admiral, right?
Yes.
They are now on the top deck. Let's actually go ahead and put them back up here.
Okay, in that case, gun rotates, points straight at her.
Shoot the Vice Admiral. Boom!
Alright, make me an attack roll.
If she shrugs this off, oh no.
I imagine
hang on.
she might have
Okay.
Planetar stats. I'm
I
wondering.
just typed 1d20 equals 8, so I don't know what's about to happen.
Something's about to happen. Zero successes.
Let's do this properly. Unless you want to add 8 to that too, Chris.
I'll
Oh,
let you re-roll it.
I know it-
I would get you.
I know what it's done. It did.
That's like quite cool.
I think it did like a wealthy apocalypse rolling.
Yeah,
20
it
dead.
rolled a d20 and to see if it was equal to 8, but it wasn't because it rolled a 2, so it got 0 successes. That's quite cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's how they
Did
do
not know
it.
you could do that. A 20 does hit.
Yeah.
Nice.
Roll for damage.
How much
as
is
you
it?
just
60-10. 80-10.
8d10. As you just full on blast this Vice Admiral cannonball to the face.
I think to the back because she's looking at Zormir.
That's fair.
Or in the side at least.
As she takes the damage
That's not a lot of damage.
Oh yeah.
and then turns to look at you in the little glass ball underneath the ship.
Artillerist. Whenever I fire something using a firearm, I get to add 1d8 damage.
Another one! Another one! God
Another one.
damn it, Pike!
Is she bloodied now?
No. She's a. I'm assuming Planetar.
What are we talking about? It's not like I was using the Davis for the little.
Yeah, that's why I
guys.
know you were using the Davis for them.
I'm not using a Planetar for a Vice Admiral. Wait until I get to an Admiral.
It's a solar.
And wait until I get to the actual Angels, who I'm going to have to boost up now.
It's fine.
Need my next stat blocker, like an archangel or something, or like a demigod.
That is a solar, actually. They're scary enough, honestly.
Oh, that's true. That's true. There are normally. Would there be more than? Because there's only 7 in the main. There's one for each domain in the main sphere. Would there be more in this one?
Oh,
Maybe.
they'd probably be just more flat, all of them flat out for just the Mad Gods, right? Because they're basically all be for one Pantheon now. Unless there's like one rogue somewhere.
Yeah, there'd still be only like 7 though, because there's only 7 Mad Gods.
Maybe one for each Mad God, actually. The one literally
Yeah, it would be
one.
I guess they count as like the right-hand man of the Mad God.
Yeah.
Oh, the chief lieutenants.
Hmm.
That means
Guess it was in there.
that means I've got another two giant divine beings to eat.
The point was that you?
That was me.
All right, Alvina.
Yep, Merida's still in range.
Within 60 feet if you want to, whatever the range Merida is.
Merida's 120, so...
Shoot her!
Yeah, they are.
Shoot her with the
The ship
ballista!
is yeah, she is 60 feet within the ship.
Shoot her with the ballista.
Oh,
She's got a wing.
With the ballista.
She's got a wing pack, but sure.
Just for drama. Well, I find my modifier. There it is.
Right, well, you do that, Alvina. What are you up to on this ship, dodging 20 guys shooting at you?
Yeah.
Hits.
Alvina just goes,
No, 11.
Hits. Shifts her 5 foot backwards.
I'm not even going to bother moving. Each of these squares are 15.
Yep.
Alvina just goes, my turn! Smash. Brings down the hammer.
So they fail. They're going to take all of that. And this is an AoE, so they'll take the full...
And they get
Is that
launched
fire
back.
and bludgeoning?
That's fire and bludgeoning. Ignore the 2 extra.
Okay, well, you bloody one of the not spawn. Why do I keep saying
Squads!
Spawn? You know, I'm gonna switch to squads. It's more memorable than What is the other S word?
Swarm.
I'm just going
Swarm.
outside to buy some.
It's swarm.
Yep.
As you bloody, like half of them just get flung off the ship.
Yep, because it does push them 15 feet back, so even better near the edge. Oh, gone.
All right, they're going to have half damage on their attacks. All right, Alvina. Anything else?
I can't do will because that's an ability technically. So yeah, I think I'm good.
All right. Does that bring us effectively to the top of the initiative? Kind of. I'm actually gonna take a quick break there because I'm out of water.
Yeah.
And it will come back to this ship battle in a couple minutes. All right. See you guys soon.
Sure.
Be right back. Sign on.
I'm
That's-
going to blow up so quickly.
Yes, you are. I am so sad. I want to fight the Annihilator.
You got shot away on your own reconnaissance. It's your own fault. For these
Yeah,
things.
it was the turn before she spawned. Damn it.
She half
Just
damaged
waiting for you
me,
to be out of the picture. Oh,
She more than
along
half
with-
damaged you.
along with the extra health.
Yeah.
She's
Silly
taking me
question.
from
How?
Zombie's got like 100.
52,
Yeah, you've got 120 on health, don't you? Or something like that, mate.
123.
Yeah. And she dealt 95.
Mm.
I'm
yeah,
down
what
to
have we
50,
got?
52.
How can we incapacitate her?
I have a way.
Can you do it from over there?
In theory.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, you fly over this way. And she
Oh,
follows.
Okay.
And she follows. Because I can probably deal with her.
We are planning on flying that way because you're over there already
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. Did you have a plan to come back? Just metagaming. Do you actually have a plan to come back, or is it just destroy the ship and then just wait on the ship? Going,
I'm not gonna lie.
come on, guys! Somebody else attack me.
My plan was exactly this. The ship's going towards the Firestar.
Even
Yeah,
now,
get off
jump
when you
off
get
when you
there.
get to
I
the
jump
fire
up when we
start.
get to
Yeah,
the
fair enough.
Firestar.
Honestly, on brand for an idea.
Yeah, on brand, and not a terrible one, right? It works. Also, would tell them to stop shooting us.
Surely they've worked that out by now that we're clearly attacking the other ones.
You'd say that, but they fired 2 shots at us.
Hmm.
So,
Once we're on board, we need to fire whoever's head of aiming.
I want to just throw that person overboard. It's definitely the same guy.
Throw them at one of the other ships. At least make it work for his death.
I do have people as a weapon proficiency. From session 1, I got people as a weapon proficiency.
Nice.
I'll put it in chat. See? It's official. It's after I threw that vampire spawn, incapacitating the other vampire spawn in session 1. Yeah, I love the concept that Alvin just hail of laser fire goes, my turn, just slams the hammer in there, just killing so many people. Boom. But yeah, I can probably deal with the Vice Admiral if you guys get her over to me.
Okay.
Just generally, I'm kind of.
I believe you can.
I'm kind of built for things like that. I'm not great against radiant damage, but which I do need to fix that at some point if we're gonna fight more of these guys.
Well, yeah. So one of the side quests, I guess, is to go to Dr. Doom and Spire and ask him how to stop the butcher hunting us. So.
Anti-radiant stuff. To be honest, the butcher does.
Yes.
The butcher's like the one thing that doesn't do radiant damage out of their entire faction, though.
But I say, if anyone would know how to stop radiant damage, he's the guy.
Yeah, Alvina's good against all physical damage and all the chromatic damages. Not any of the others. She can just negate critical and a lot, which helps. But, yeah. Oh, and she's not good against psychic damage anymore.
Okay, good to know.
I used to have those chains, but they're built into Luna. So. I traded my anti-psychic stuff to give Lou anti-psychic stuff. Let's be honest, he needs it more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just imagine him downstairs in his room, just like plugged into the recharge thing. Like,
Damn it, should have charged our Lou earlier.
We should have. You don't normally need to charge Lus. That's the main thing. Like they're normally just built in. They don't need power.
I assume it was a feature, not a mistake. Just like, no, let's make sure he has to come back.
Let's maybe we can turn him off so he can't just go and start a cult.
Just go with start a cult. That sounds like Luke.
Yeah.
I've returned.
Wind him up, start a cult. Come back later.
Come back in a day.
Let's see. These guys are still going forward. 2, 4, 6. Let's have one of them try and repair the actual damn ship. Nope. You guys really did a number on these stuff.
We really did.
Let's have 2 of them try and shoot at your ship. +3. Nope. Oh, 21.
How long, guys?
All right. Let's have that. Let's see where they want to fire. They're gonna do an arcing shot into the center of the ship. Also realize you should be up here. Lou can just
Middle deck. We've basically said.
boom. Yep.
Yeah.
The point is underneath, so I'm just gonna move them to the side. Zormir's on top deck. Yeah, so let's have the central. Let's have Gwent and Zormir make me deck saves as a radiant cannon. It blasts the top deck.
Fuck you's on top deck as well.
Yeah, but you were at the front, and this is at the center.
Fair enough.
I've basically broken the ship into 3 segments to attack. Well, and plus 4 for the underground.
21.
Nice.
That's 12, and I'm gonna use the D8 now.
17.
17.
17.
Oh, I hit the D8 when I was shooting the Admiral, damn it.
What did I give the DC for these things?
I think you hit the Admiral. You just didn't do a lot of damage. Was the problem?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you actually did hit him. You just rolled almost
yeah,
minimum.
DC 15. So anyone who succeeded the DC 15 only takes 14 radiant as you're able to duck for cover.
I'm gonna absorb it for my reaction and only take 2.
Nice.
And the ship's going to take 28 damage.
Ow!
It's just a little spark of radiance spreads throughout the ship. But that was 2 attacks. Yep, because they critically failed the first one. 2 attacks from 1. It is now 2's turn. A little tricky shooting upwards at you. The spotlights can't turn upwards. So I'm just going to have there are 3 squads. One of them's broken. You know what? One of the squads are going to start flying up to the ship. They're just going to attack you directly. Just have
Chainsaws ready.
Ooh, there's only a couple of those guys left. What else would they be doing otherwise, though? Let's have these guys go under deck and actually try and repair the ship so they can maneuver above you guys. Nope.
They don't have an engine anymore. We stole it.
Yeah. True. They don't know that yet. They just go under deck and they're like, wait a second, where the fuck's the engine?
Where's our engine gone? I'm
Why is
sure
it a
we
massive
left.
hole?
I'm sure we left it here.
You to the front with you. They are just going to boarding party. They are going to have to dash up. But hey, they can't shoot. You can't shoot at them if they come right up to the cannons. And some of these guys are going to dash up because I don't believe they have the fly speed. Oh, they do fly at 90. Yeah, fuck it. They're going to fly up and they're going to start shooting. Fuck you. Make me a dexterity saving against plasma fire. Or against radiant.
Laser fire.
Crystal fire.
Specifically,
Laser
is
fire.
laser fire once.
Yep, yeah, really.
Deck save.
I want a 40k star plasma gun now. That seems like a terrible idea.
You would
Not great.
overcharge it every time.
Yes. It's fine. It's probably
17.
fire damage, right?
17 succeeds. You take no damage. Let's see. I guess I could just split the damage. Yeah. Gwen and Zormir also give me deck saves. I'll be doing half damage against each of you.
Hey, now you passed.
18.
18 succeeds. Zormir also succeeds. As there's just a hail of laser blast coming across the ship. All 3 of you are able to keep out of the way. At this point, there's like 3 guys left on the ship who are currently under trying to repair their engines, only to realize they don't have any. And everyone else has just gone up. Speaking of which, the big boy comes up, or the big girl comes up.
Big lad.
Vice Admiral Fally flies up to Zormir.
And kills him.
Actually, not even gonna fly up to Zormir. Just gonna fly up and hover above the ship for dramatic sake right now. And in a booming voice, under the laws of the Imperial Empire, the great judgers of morality throughout reality, I deem all of you evil.
I threw your god off a cliff.
Deem your gods insane.
Where's that echo coming from far, far away?
Here's from the front of the ship from fuck you.
Suck my dick.
From a psychiatrist's point of view, your gods are mad.
Technically, I'm sponsored by a god, but he is a dick.
Not one of
Also
their
a
gods.
heretic.
Not one of their gods. Yeah.
What are you shouting
A
about
renegade.
up there? I can't hear you.
Yeah.
It is when my divine authority as judge, jury, and executioner of the Empire to call upon your sin and begift you with a plague. I'm just gonna start casting a 5th level spell.
You know, I'm kind of happy I'm over here.
How high up from the ship is she?
60, I think you said.
Well, you guys are 60 above their ship. She's just gonna be like 20 above the ship. So, where are you?
Fuck
Front.
you's at
You're at
the
the
front
front.
of the ship.
Oh yeah, she's halfway down the ship. The ship's apparently like 190 feet, by the way, guys. I mentioned this on the bigger map.
Yeah.
She's 100 feet away from you.
100 feet away. Okay.
It's hilarious. I think Gwent can still make the entire ship in one move action.
Oh yeah.
I was just seeing if I was in range to counterspell her.
I don't remember
But
the
I'm
range
not.
of counter. Yeah, it's like 60, isn't
It's
it?
60.
Can we-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we burn our next support and have Lou counter speller? Just
That was
stick
Lou's
his hand out
cat.
of the
I think that was
window and
Lou's.
say,
I think that was actually Lou's reaction.
Keep it down.
What is Lou's? Well, I guess Lou can cast at any spell. What should the support be at?
Honestly, just default probably. So
I'm just gonna do a check anyway, because I actually don't know if Lou has 5th level spells. I think
he's
yeah,
a
that's
sorcerer.
fifth
He's
now.
pure sorcerer now.
Yeah.
So he definitely does.
Yeah.
it's a 12.
I think he has
12 level
7th
sorcerer.
levels now, doesn't he?
But to be fair, it's also
Yeah,
thinking of.
yeah.
Yeah, 6th. I think it's 6th. I don't think it's 7th.
I think I might make this a little bit higher because I'm going to give it a much wider range than the base spell does. Because I want this to be more divinely. So either way, Lou's modifier should be +6.
Think so.
I think he's got 6 charisma. At least +5.
He's
Pretty sure
at least
+20
got-
charisma.
Actually, I don't think we have anything that's gotten us to an overstat
Yeah.
other than Alvina's belt so far, so it's probably
Then
+5.
14, unfortunately, wouldn't be enough.
Yeah, misses it by
And I-
1, actually.
Reaction to add in my last.
Flash.
Can
Flash.
Flash work on?
It is an ability check.
Oh,
So yeah, flashes work on checks.
fun.
Yeah, that works. Just as
Yeah.
you're as they're doing this, you just see kind of Lou popping out with their, rubbing their eyes and
Bathrobe.
counter spell. What's going
Fuzzy
on?
bunny slippers.
Yeah.
Are we there yet?
No!
Colt was here on his on his back.
I thought you guys were gonna wake me up when the
forever.
combat started.
Counter new Lou.
Hey,
He-
already
he-
did it. Already did it.
He already
Done.
did it.
Let's see. That's an action to do. Yeah, that'll do for now. Vice Admiral will take revenge next round.
Yeah.
Gwen, it's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move
Technically,
close
it's the ones
to
flowing. So
Zormir. I'm going to give him a 2nd level healing word, just so he gets a little bit of health. And then, and it probably won't work, but I figure it's worth a try. I'm going to try a dreadful aspect.
Oh.
what am I making?
Wisdom saving throw.
It's like 4-3.
Give that a
Forgot
15.
you had that.
My DC is 18.
They're all terrified.
Yay.
Oh, I guess I should do. What's the range on that?
30 foot.
All of them
Oh yeah,
on the
everyone
deck.
everyone in that squad is terrified.
Oh, there's no way to put myself in between the 2 squads, is there? Because it's not.
They're, I think you'd be 6. Actually, there might be a spot
Yeah, like at the bottom of the stairs.
because they're 60 feet. There's like one spot.
Yeah. Ta-da!
Weird.
Is that roll? 23. They're
Oh,
too
they
focused
passed it.
on fuck you to pay attention to you.
That's fair.
Checks out.
Yep.
That's okay. One's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yep, that's me done.
They're gonna jump off the ship.
Good.
Yeah, that makes most sense. To be fair, they can't fly, so it's not that thingy a suggestion. They might just fly back to their own ship. All right,
We gotta
it's
get outta here.
time for 4. 4 is still kind of dealing with these manticores. That's supposed to be a +3. And you know what? Let's just attack these damn manticores. Okay. That's 2. I'll make their charisma save at disadvantage. Yeah, unfortunately the manticores have gotten enough and are now kind of getting out of here with their spoils before they take too much damage.
Scarpa, lads! Cheese it.
That was
Cheese
that was a
it.
fun
They,
little
they
side
lit-
thing.
they literally took the
Um,
captain's like desk and things like that. They're flying off with a
They
safe.
hear the law being invoked and just go,
20,
oh no.
30.
Oh no, the fuzz!
I'm going to continue forward. That's going to be them for now. It is time for another support round, and then 3.
That support was lose.
Oh yeah, that was loose. Then we go straight to 3. 3 is currently still can't continue. Can't move, so they're going to continue forward. Oh, I suppose I should give one of them a chance to repair. Wow. One day they'll repair their engines. One day. And the other 2 will continue firing at Alvina. Go ahead and roll me 2 dex saves.
Plus a d4.
Ooh, this one might.
Yeah, that
matter.
got me. That one got me.
13. We'll go weaker, higher. So this will be the half damage one. So that's only 6 radiant damage as you take 1 blast. Some guy just got a really lucky shot in there. Nat 20'd you.
And Hersley mostly still bounced off the remaining temporary hit points.
And a second dex save from the stronger unit behind you.
Oh yeah, that one's still. Can I pass that actually, even with the d4?
I think their DC was 16. I don't think so.
I'll roll it anyway. I got 15, so.
Yeah, 16 AC. You unfortunately just failed. That one lucky nat 20 shot into you caused you to stumble a little bit, threw off your whole rhythm as you take 15 more radiant damage.
Ow.
As they're all just continuing to fire
It's just
at
like
you
there's
as you're,
hundreds of bullets flying.
as you're just coming in, like taking one guy down at a time, but the fact there's just still like 15 of them left.
Yep.
All right, that's gonna be all 3 of those units. They're still moving and haven't been able to turn yet. They're gonna also crash into the fire star at some point. Zormir, it is your turn. You can start. You've started hoisting up the engine with the crane because you got dragged up with it. And Vice Admiral Fowley apparently is not happy. What would you like to do?
I'm trying to. This is which fire do I deal with? The one that our ship's getting damaged, or what actually were we at?
We've got 452 health left.
Hmm.
You
You're
have
golden.
like 40.
Yeah.
Sort yourself out first.
Oh,
I'm
crap, you
basi-
have taken 150 damage so far on the ship.
It's a lot of damage, but we're not.
It's a lot of
We're not
damage,
in
but
imminent
your chip is
range.
very tanky.
Yeah, we built. We literally picked up an extra 150 hit points because we knew this would happen. So.
gonna
Considering also we can heal 10 at a time.
Yeah.
Repairing a ship, man, takes time.
First thing is shift and bulk it up.
Add some more 10 hit points to yourself.
Yep. That's more so what it's worth now than the actual extra
Armor.
armor than now. And aiming at her. Yep. Her thing, allowing her to fly.
Oh, the flight
Um,
pack.
Right, aiming at her wings.
Yep. Basically just gonna unload the whole magic missile wand into it.
Oh, jeez.
9th level magic missile, I think that is right.
7th.
Nah,
I
7th.
7, okay.
Times 3, 21.
Yeah.
21. It's close enough to the 27 I was previously using. Let's see.
7th level.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, it's 2 more bullets. It's 26.
For every.
Oh, it's 20. Plus 6. It is 27, exactly. Let's see if they function.
I think it does.
Okay. Let's roll. Yeah, we'll do a concentration check on the actual thing. So we'll say half the damage. So if they roll above a 13, which they did.
Yeah.
They managed to get impacted, and she does kind of drop 10 feet down as you can see sparks coming up. And it's definitely, I'm going to say it's halving her movement speed for now. But she has managed to just keep afield because they did make the cons check.
Yeah, she's still aloft.
That was
at least,
just-
so.
That was to see if the magic missile wand just disintegrated in my hand after
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole damn thing. I will move towards one of the doors and
Yeah,
kind of
fair.
draw further into the ship. So the nearest door, me with.
Why?
Because I've taken a hell of a lot of damage, and if we can drag her onto the ship and take out or ground her and take her out, then we can get her armor too.
True.
Or at least some information that she's holding.
We get a hammer. That could be useful.
Never mind the hammer.
Hmm.
He's got information somewhere. He's a higher rank.
True.
Let's see. The Firestar is going to continue blasting an 18 towards the two ships, which unfortunately does manage to scorch the bottom head of the Dawn Riser, because whoever's firing does not realize they are scorching the bottom off the Dawn Riser. They're like, "Oh, I'm hitting the bottom ship." Yeah,
I'm gonna throw
unaware.
I'm gonna throw that
that,
person off the
We
ship.
should move up a bit out of the way.
We're not attached
what we
anymore.
You're not, but it does require a
Drag!
movement action in order to move, so it requires a support round.
That is also
Um,
wrong.
Let's see here. They're up to 5d6 now.
Yeah. It
Slowly
was 4
warming
last
up.
time. Volcano
that is
cannon.
20 damage to the Dawn Riser, and also a concentration Constitution save for the point.
Okay.
And let's move you out of the way so I can actually apply damage down here.
That's a 19.
I've just posted a gif of Zormir at the minute in Discord.
Stop
Uh,
blowing
you-
holes in my ship! I was thinking that previously.
You do succeed, but you take 10 fire damage just from the heating of the glass around you.
Yeah, you hit by molten glass. Point.
I'm surprised I can still aim.
Yeah. Has it cracked your temperate points yet?
That's good. That's
Nope.
a good point. Let's do a ward check. Yeah, luckily your ship is built.
That bottom cannon was built with Alvina in mind. It's very sturdy.
Sturdy. It is now a support
heat-proof.
round. If you would like to start steering the ship away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Sure,
move the ship away.
This way, please. This way.
I'm gonna.
Start turning it.
Do we want to burn Randy's thing to give us a bit distance?
What, the jump or?
No, we
Yeah.
haven't got the jump back yet.
Well, he can push it with his air.
How far? How close can we get to that ship? To 3.
It would double your movement. You can normally move 80, but with Randy's wind, you can double that to 160. So you get halfway there. Slightly over halfway there, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm probably. There you go. The 160 the 160 gets to back pretty much exactly where I was pointing us to get. So
Yeah. Let's use it.
like get there that direction, like slightly.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh dear. I'm gonna untangle every. I'm just gonna move you all separate.
Yeah, it's just easier. Hilariously enough, they don't move that with their wings. If like, she doesn't, she's still back there because she's not on the ship.
So we're
Do we
using
want to move up a bit while we're going there, just so I've got an angle on her with the
30.
cannon again?
60. 90.
Please don't.
I want to keep his level with
120.
this one as we can, so we can grab Alvina.
Yeah, because I could probably jump.
Yeah, fair.
I could probably jump back into the like cannon seat, probably, if we stay at our current like level.
Well, these guys are still down here. The point is underneath the ship, and she's
Lou,
there.
Lou just posted, "I'm concerned now."
I saw him look at the phone on his phone, but what? Stop blowing holes in my ship. I'm more concerned about the holes that have been blown through me than
Yeah.
It's fine. You don't need those ribs.
Yeah, they're spare ribs, obviously.
Oh,
I'm
fuck you.
hungry now.
Roll me a d6.
D6.
Get us a 6. Get us a 6. Get us a 6. They're back.
6.
Yeah!
New sets come
Something happens.
out beside number 2 to take their stuff.
Would you like the Manticores to come back?
It's funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, better prepared Manticores for.
They come back this time with tools.
Mascot team B.
Team B.
Heavier tools for fucking chip 4.
Actually,
taking
roll me a d4. Actually, roll me a d6.
Another D6. Cool.
Four.
Just to pick which ship they go for.
2.
Oh, it is ship 2, I think. Yep.
As seeing how poorly manned it currently is, rising up is a second Manticore salvage team.
Yeah.
This time aiming for 2, as it is currently dead in the water. Well, it is still drifting.
Dead in the sky.
Dead in the sky. But there's a lovely big hole in the back now they can enter through.
And the Vice Admiral's not on the ship anymore.
My Admiral is not on the ship anymore. They're going to be doing that in the background. Fuck you is, I should probably do a ward check, actually, for their initial onslaught. Nope, that's supposed to be a +2. Okay, the ship takes another 25 damage as they start just tearing stuff away from this hole. Fuck you, it's your turn.
Okay, where are we? With
You're at the front.
where was... Yeah.
Alvina's
it's
in the
fine.
middle of those 2 squads.
And this one, does this one still have it? No, it doesn't have a pilot. It's full that still's got the pilot.
Yeah.
Yes. Anything, the red dots indicate they have broken engines and no pilot.
I'm
to be
surprised
fair-
4 is still, like, essentially running away.
They had deal with Manticores for repeated... probably stole their
Oh.
pilot. The Manticore might have taken their pilot.
Yeah, and they didn't have the action to turn yet. They're going to start turning back towards you guys now.
Is 3 still firing at us?
No, they're currently trying to repair their engines and or attacking Alvina.
What about 1? Are they firing at us?
Yeah, it'd be
One
yes.
shot us. One shot us.
One's been continually firing at you.
Cool. Can I try aim for number 1's guns?
You can aim for one set of their guns, yeah.
Front
Yep.
guns.
Let's go for that.
Bow
Go
guns.
for their forward guns.
Deal with the chasers.
Nope, that's not the right command.
Well, you do that.
There we go.
Uh,
No, missed.
Unfortunately misses. The point, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay.
Fuck
Can I
you.
get a bead on the Admiral from where I am at the moment?
You've
Is she
risen
too high?
up. No, you're too fair. You
we
can
didn't
steer the
rise
ship
up.
Well, you can rise up as just part of the movement. It is a 3D space. I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, that again.
All right, go ahead and make me an attack roll. While you do that, Alvina, what are you up to?
Okay. Alvina's gonna continue scrapping. I'm just trying to remember how one of my abilities works. Well,
24 hits, damn. Roll for damage at
Hey.
the point.
roll good for damage this time.
Yeah. Okay, I can see 2
It's
turns
better.
there.
It's better. It's almost
And the
double.
bonus 1d8.
And a D8. Get more than a 1.
With the 32 health left, how would you like to blow the Vice Admiral out of the sky?
Hey.
Of
That
the
I
head.
imagine as she's in the middle of saying some other thing about you are heretics, you will
Heathens!
face the law, just
You fought the law,
straight,
but the law
straight
will
in the
win.
middle, just cameras focused on her, just gets shot off to the side and we don't see her again.
Boom.
There is just
Feathers.
a cloud of feathers,
Yeah.
or artificial feathers that's just fall.
Her wings are completely obliterated.
Yes.
I am the law. Bang.
You fought
So
the law and
somehow
we
the
won.
hammer swings through the air and lands on our ship. Because cool hammer. If I'm gonna push my luck.
You know, no, you can go find that hammer if you want later. It's falling into the mountain range with the corpse.
And Manicore's already picked it up and flying away with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can deal with the Manticores later, as they're gonna salvage that before you find it.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is Manticore territory.
Manicore territory now.
I kind of want to hire the Manticores to just live on the door on the Firestar just as our salvage crew.
It'll be
That's
actually
your
kind of
salvage cab.
handy.
I don't know if I trust them. They are affiliated with the Monstro Guild.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gwent. I think Gwent is the reason we're not having them.
All right, Alvina, your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay, yeah, Alvina is going to explosive rage to just add extra damage to her attacks, basically. And she's going to start swinging with the Dragon Blade. And I'm going to be recklessing this, but because explosive rage basically puts me at disadvantage, it's going to be just flat.
All right, these are single attack targets, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So they'll be resistant to it.
16.
16 hits.
Okay, so
Is
it's
it 21 altogether?
it's a fair bit more actually.
Okay. Let's see what the.
It's actually not that much more. And 8 more damage.
All right, so 29. Is that adding the +1?
Not the +1, no.
Okay, so 29. Half to.
Also the
14.
Also weirdly, I don't know how this works. So the 7 damage on the X rolls is fire. I ignore resistance to fire. Does that apply in this case?
What do you mean?
Because they're halving the damage. Is it just the damage is halved because it's a group, or is it they have resistance because it's a group?
No, it's just because they're a group. So
Cool.
because it's single target, you are taking like some of them out in like sweep attacks, but
Yeah.
it's just harder to get all of them than like an AOE.
Yeah, I thought I'd ask.
So yeah, it's not a mechanical resistance. It's a group feature.
Yeah, 1d8 plus 2d6. That's a bit better. So that's the second attack.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Explosive
it's
rage is
what?
really good.
Oh, you know they got 12. It's above 24. You kill them.
Yeah. She superheats herself and just goes.
And you just
nuclear.
take out an entire squadron of these radiant sailor Imperials.
I mean, it just like turns her head back, and goes, "Who's next?"
I mean, at this point, you might not even need to dismantle the ship. Alvina might just literally be able to take out the entire crew in time.
FTL style. If
Yep.
you kill all the crew, you get the ship.
Exactly.
All right, that was Fuku the point, and Alvina. Number 1 is going to keep firing at the Dawnriser with their +3. You think they'd have a little bit more success at this? And the other one's going to try and repair their engine, and it's a success. As you just hear an engine sputtering to life as they have their thrusters back, are now able to turn.
For how long?
How long? Who knows? The guys on 2 who are afraid are going to jump off and start flying back. You moved 180 and they can fly 90. So they're actually going to dash all the way back to their ship, just afraid. Especially having seen the Vice Admiral go down. They might need to radio base and be like, help!
And
SOS.
the Manticores are stealing their ship as they're doing it as well.
The group that's still not afraid, though, is going to continue attacking Fuku and getting them off the goddamn cannon.
Get him! They just start pulling him off the gun. They're not even attacking him. It's like, get off it!
Oh, if only they thought of that. Fuku, give me another dexterity saving throw as they continue firing at you.
Dex save.
To be fair, I assume Fuku is firing back, which is why they're not getting
Yeah.
close.
That's a 23.
As they just cannot hit you. Poor guys.
Just swinging the cannon left and right and up and down, so the bullets are dodging around
10,
them.
20, 30. They're going to continue. Well, again, dangerously close to crashing into the Firestar. And the ones under deck are going to actually deal with the Manticores.
It's actually fine if they crash into the Firestar because that's
Yeah.
just our stuff now.
And they are going to, unbeknownst to everyone, there's currently, let's see, what was their original hit points? There's like 3 guys left? Yeah, that would be roughly. There's just 3 guys currently fighting with Manticores over scrap.
It's got the microwave and it's like giving a tug of war.
Scrap.
antenna
Or as
for
the
radio
Celestials call it,
back.
their ship.
Holy artifacts or
Holy
scrap.
Gwen, it is your turn. The guys you frightened have jumped off and started flying back to their ship.
It worked.
All good. So I'm gonna target those guys and toll the dead on them.
Bong.
Have they been hit yet?
No.
Okay.
Wait, these are the frightened guys, right?
No, they're not.
No,
They're
no,
not
these
frightened.
guys.
The ones attacking, fuck you.
Oh, also no. They are both fully healthy squads. Fuki is mostly doing suppressing fire.
With fireballs. I imagine with fireballs, right? But you actually have a pistol now as well, don't you?
Yeah, he's got the pistol from the
other one.
Angels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot we had
Let's
two.
see. They fail. They're going to take that. The single targets will be resistant for group mechanic. That's 14 half to 7. They take 7.
Are they resistant to necrotic?
Ooh.
Because asthmas
Asthma
usually
are.
are.
Yeah.
So.
Weirdly enough, no.
Oh, cool.
Even better. And then bonus action hit Zormi with a bit more healing word, so he's
Not dead.
should be coming vaguely better now, I hope.
I'm getting there.
You're getting them.
All right, let's for 4. Let's actually turn them around now. They've since they do have their thrusters, and let's continue on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As they can fly forward, and let's get them back in this race. And since they don't need to have a repair team, they can shoot all their ammunition towards you. So 3 attacks for these guys, which is going to be a hit, and a miss. So they are just going to bombard the front and middle area, uncaring about the fact that their guys are on here. After all, the name of the game is Sacrifice is Worth It for the Imperial Dawn.
It's fine. They're not there, guys. They're from the other ship.
From the other ship. So fuck you, Gwent and Zormir all make me dexterity saving throws against
Yes, again.
the explosions, and I'll need to make one for the guys. They
24.
fail.
22 and 24, damn. Uh-oh. Gwen got shot.
Oh, yeah. But,
Oh, actually, no, yeah.
oh, you know, I'm still gonna stick him.
Do you have your own hit?
Hey,
hero
15's
die?
not bad. 15's not bad.
I just used it for that 4 to make it a
Ah.
pathetic 15.
15's not bad. It might be a pass.
Okay, so we'll do Fuku's one and then the middle one. So Fuku, did you succeed?
You did.
24. I hope so.
Oh yeah, so DC 15. You take half of the 35.
You did pass, Gwen. Exactly.
Hey.
Okay.
Half of 35.
Half of 35.
17?
So
17.
17.
Yeah.
So I'm still in my 10 hit points.
Nice.
The ship takes both full blast because it's a hit, and then Zormir and Gwent, 22 if you succeeded the DC 15, or 44 radiant damage as they get a nice strike in there at the center.
I'll get rid of all of my temporary hit points now.
Hey, it would have done a lot more if you hadn't
So
passed.
we're down to actual hit points now.
Yeah, I'm back down to my 87.
You watch as about 2/3 of the Radiant Imperials attacking Fuku are just blown off the ship.
God damn.
All right, but that's the ship 4 getting into the combat. It is time for a support round.
Fireball
Or
back
the-
at ship 4.
If we
Yeah.
can get
If we can
support
get
to
the-
fire the gun again.
Oh, I was just thinking if we can't, we'd have
Yeah.
sword off fireball them. But
Might be too far for sod off for ship 4. Ship 4 is over 250
oh yeah,
feet
that's
away.
that's way out. of
Yeah,
range.
it's too far.
Could Damien or Millie take over one of the guns?
Yeah, are they not both being actively used right now?
Fuck you's fighting a bunch of people and Point's repairing that gun.
Oh, Fuku is just flavorfully fighting people. They're still in control of the cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and
they'd
I
be-
think this gun is not desperately in need of repair right now.
so I think both our guns are in operation at the moment.
But fair, you can't have them just fight the guys on
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And get
fight
rid of
people.
them.
Just fight people. Use that Damien
Yeah,
grenade.
destroy
that
the people who are attacking you.
We do the Damien grenade that we were talking about the other week.
All right, Damien grenade, go.
Which we don't know what it is yet, but
Let's see. Ooh, I really want to have a implosion grenade.
ooh, fun.
Oh, void grenade. I think
Yeah.
that suits him.
Anti-matter bomb, yeah.
They fail their strength save as you just watch Damien throw this beautifully like purple orb metallic sphere just beyond the ship as it explodes and an aura of vacuum drags the remaining Imperials off the ship.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
As there you go, they can go fly. Because they'll drop 500 feet before they can even get their wings working, which means they're effectively out of combat for now.
Yeah.
Means they're effectively in range of the bottom gun.
Yeah. Game point just goes, oh, falling people, bang!
2, 4, 6. 3 continue going forward. Let's see, we'll have someone try and repair because they desperately need to turn. Nope. One of them is dead, and the others are going to continue attacking Alvina. Tempted to have them use their own cannon. It's too close. They would be a minimum of 100 still. Alvina, go ahead and make me another dex save as they continue attacking you.
17.
17 succeeds to 16 as you are able to dodge away from all their attacks.
Yeah. I imagine they're just firing in like a bam.
Beautiful.
I've got a half mental image of like the freaking Predator movie, like the almost teleporting like towards them, like down a corridor in the ship.
Zormir, it is your turn. You can haul the engine up. Now there's no longer any interference. There's just 2 large radiant thrusters on deck. And it looks like the ship has been de-imperialed. What would you like to do?
I'll start going do what kind of repairs I can with my tool proficiencies and
Yeah, go ahead and give me an intelligence check to see how well you can spot the most fragile areas. And we'll have the Firestar go ahead and continue attacking with no risk to the Dawnriser anymore. Number 3 gets attacked. Unfortunately for I forgot Alvina's on number 3. Alvina, you wanted fire attacks, right?
Yes.
Great, because they just launched a giant fireball in the center of that.
Cool. I'm going to reactive resistance to gain red dragon scales and reduce it to a third.
Give me a dex save.
A quarter.
Zormir, give me 2d10 for repairing the ship.
19.
19 succeeds. You take half of the 21, and then I assume half again.
Half again, and then half again. Because I activated the dragon scales, which we talked about last week.
10, half 5, half 2. You take 2 fire damage.
2 fire damage. Pink.
Oh, Zormir, you're attempting to repair something. I don't know. Something happens there because you only get 3 healing done.
Zormir, get out of my kitchen.
I'm not using advanced rolling anymore. It's fucking me up.
Yeah, literally, just don't do it. Just roll normally. It's easier.
Okay,
I want to see what normal rolling would have done. Yeah,
a lot more.
Better.
Yeah. Just
have I done the D6? I have not. D6. Wow, Void Engine's just not coming back online. Ship's going to continue forward on its turn. You could do 8. So 30, 60, and 1 more. Alrighty, that was the Firestar's attacks. They missed number 2, but they did get a nice blast on number 3. And that's gone up to 66 damage now. It is now for your support round. I don't know why I'm doing the support call. None of these are ship appropriate. I will probably put together a ship one for more ideas for how the crew can help.
I think the ship to the back of it might be in range of Sodoff's fireball, no? Of ship 3, sorry, not ship
really
2.
ruin their day, so yeah.
No, not ship 2, I meant ship 3, but yeah.
Ship 3?
Ship 3. It's got to be in range, right, from the front.
Yeah, I was imagining this back crew
From
was
the
underground
back,
repairing
yeah.
the engine, but we'll say 1 or 2 people are on top, so that's fine. Roll me damage.
Okay, throw it out. Fuck you.
Cool.
Ooh, 19.
That's definitely a
They will
pass.
succeed.
Yeah, they've passed that. So 8d6.
As an AoE at least, so it's gonna hurt the squad.
For 20.
After-
So they'll
20.
take 10.
They take 10. You just catch, like, there was 2 guys who popped their head up to be like, sorry guys, we're just really struggling. Poor guys, poor guys. Gwent, roll me a d6.
Come on, Gwen. Come on, Gwen. Get us more manticores. Yes!
Okay, time to go extreme.
damn it.
You all hear the crack of thunder
Ooh.
as from the mountain range, 2 massive harpoons are shot into the air, attached to chains.
The
And
serious
as
side was
they
Steve showed up.
impale into ship 2, the ship starts getting dragged down towards the Manticore scrapyard.
Alvina just looks over and goes, we gotta get some of those.
They have now been dragged halfway towards the mountain. Now, this is a third towards the mountain. You are quite up high. Fuku, it's your turn.
Is Alvina
Romantic
still
voyage.
on number 3 or?
Yeah.
They are.
Okay, aiming for number 2. 4. See, sorry.
Just
for number 4,
finish off number 2.
I'm just gonna
Return
roll
fire.
There's now a bunch of frightened people who are luckily they got away from Gwent are now dealing with Manticore stealing
For
their
a
ship.
crit.
Crit.
There's
a 20.
For damage.
There's a 22 as well. So.
As
It
you,
was what,
I'm assuming I'm
16d10,
taking out
yeah?
another engine.
16d10, yeah.
16d10. You guys are really taking out these engines. Hold down.
For 94.
94 damage.
What is that?
Bang.
I mean, Fucky was aiming for the guns before. So probably would still be doing that.
There's no guns
Alright.
left.
Who knew we'd be good at ship combat, though? I mean, unexpected.
Yeah, there's 4 of these ships, and you're somehow. I mean, you are actually close to bloody on your own ship.
Yeah, but it's close to bloodied on our own ship, and they're almost dead. All the other ships.
You know what? That just entirely takes out the front end of this ship.
It just isn't a front
Let's do an
anymore.
orange. Orange for there is no more front. You've taken off an entire squad of just the 10 Imperials. The entire front is just a scorch mark.
And you can see all the stuff they've stolen from that one too.
Oh, yeah!
Fucky's laughing maniacally, going, ha ha ha, the front fell off.
As I think you have just taken a third of their health off.
They literally removed the front third of the ship with a single cannonball.
Oh yeah. These ships normally have 300 hit points. You've taken effectively a third of their hit points off.
Boom.
Beautiful.
Good shot.
I've been getting insane rolls when I actually managed to hit.
Yeah, you've been rolling a lot. Like, most of them have been sub 10, but when you hit, it's a nat 20. Like, I think that's all
Yeah.
you've got so
All right. That's fuck you. Just take the third of the ship up by themselves. The point.
Okay. Are there still a cloud of soldiers trying to put their stuff on near me? Or
Everything.
There's
away
Our-
from
our
them.
ship-
have we dealt with them?
Our ship's clear.
Go for
Ah.
one.
Yep, ship on then.
Finish off ship 1.
You finish off. They're not even that bloody.
How they not? I think it's because
Oh,
we
yeah.
immediately
What's your
took them out of
attack?
combat.
Yeah, okay.
14. A 14 does not hit.
You've got like 18.
Okay, I've still got
17,
my
18.
heroic inspiration.
Oh, go for it.
17?
Maybe?
17 just misses. They have an 18.
18.
AC.
Yeah, I was like, it's
Oh.
17 or 18, I don't know which one.
Warning shot.
which I think I've been doing.
Would
the
your
Firestar
bless
drop.
count still? It is an attack roll.
You still have
I don't
me.
think
Bless
you
is
ever.
still up.
I don't think you ever blessed me.
He did. He blessed all of us.
Yeah, I've got everybody.
He got
Okay,
me.
so how much
He
is
got
blessed?
me. A
Or
D4.
D4.
Basically
No,
anything.
No, tell you like I didn't. I got Zormir. I didn't
Oh,
get
you got
these
Zormir
numbers.
instead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then unfortunately you'll just miss.
Okay, in that case, Merida will fire at
That
one,
guy.
yep.
That guy.
so, the person who's on the edge of the ship, and I might be able to knock off.
All right, roll for
You
attack.
shoot the foreman. He's telling him to like repair up.
16 to hit.
16 hits. There's just a guy because they're outside the ship currently repairing the engines, as you're just sniping them as they're trying to do the engines.
Yep.
This would be half for 6. There's still one guy left.
And they're knocked 5 foot backwards.
Well, there's 2 guys on the engine. You knock one off the engine, he goes flying down. There's still one guy who's just like, huh.
Send help.
Just a single engineer trying to repair this ship engine while his buddy just gets knocked off it.
He gets sniped.
He can't hear me, but I will shout, sorry. It's just business. You can have a job if you want it.
They might be able to hear us, actually.
If you come over here.
They might be able to hear us, actually.
Surrender and you can have a job.
There's an owl bear in the part right behind you, you realise.
Yep.
Alvina, it's your
It's,
turn.
it's an owlbear that likes me.
Yeah, might not like the random invader guy.
Mm.
Just gotta get rid of these guys.
How many are left in front of Alvina?
They are full health.
Oh, I did an AoE on both squads.
On both squads.
Yeah, that was the first thing. It was the Molten Smash.
Is that directional? They were on the left and right of you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took that to mean you're thinking forwards to them.
Fair enough.
Because they are actually quite a range shooting at you.
Fair enough. Yeah, I haven't been zoomed in, so I'm not entirely sure where the direct ones are. That's fine.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, half of them were up on the stairs shooting down at you. The others were on the front of the ship shooting back at you.
Gotcha. Yeah, fair enough then. You know, I've got another AoE in me. Slash straight through.
Straight through. Yep, they fail.
Yep.
They take 2/3 of them are dead,
And the other ones are pancaked to the ground.
and the other ones are pancaked to the ground.
I'm basically gonna run up to them. Literally, she's doing just the horrifying, like, see you one space, then it just disappears. She's immediately in front of you.
Let's see. One is going to continue forward. They repaired their engines.
Yeah, I need to get a bonus action that isn't reliant on something I can just do.
30. They don't need to turn just yet, but they probably will. Maybe they'll turn next round. Just ram you. For now, let's have all 3 of them attack. There is somebody using the cannon beneath, so I will do an attack for. Well, you know what? This target. They target your rear. I don't think they care about you moving. Nah, let's just target your cannons. Your cannons are your biggest threat. All right, one for the front end. That's a target. The front cannon. It's a hit. So a dex save for fuck you.
Thanks, hey, for fuck you.
30 damage to the ship.
Got 27.
I think we're bloody now. Not
You
quite.
are bloody now. As you take 15 radiant damage, fuck you.
Oh, we're just
Ow.
short on blooded. It's 300 is bloody.
And we're gonna take a shot underneath at the bottom cannon.
Dodge point.
+3.
I tried to dodge the gun.
20, a 20 to the bottom.
Yeah, this is gonna bloody us. This is definitely gonna bloody us.
For another 35, and a con save since you're currently in the glass.
Okay, 26.
Hey,
26. You take half for 17.
Fire still.
this was radiant.
Radiant.
You're actually resistant
Yay,
to
half
this
again.
point. You're actually
Finally.
resistant to this point.
That's
For
9.
8 radiant.
Oh, 8. Nice.
Yeah, it's because it's 17.
I am-
was down to
17.
8.
I am just out of my temporary hit points by 1.
My word.
And then final cannon. Let's just hit the center of the ship for equality there. A 21 to hit the front. Oh god, these guys are rolling great for +3. So Zormir and Gwent make me a dexterity saving throw as well, as the ship takes another 30 damage. They're just being bombarded right now. As your ship is now bloodied.
Yeah.
And you can actually see like the scorch marks all across the ship. Some of the wooden beams have started to like be blasted apart. It was going so well, but there are still 2 fully functioning ships taking you down. 2's pretty much out, and 3's almost depopulated. But there are still 2 ships firing at you. That was 1. That was all 3 of 1. 2 is going to make a ward to try and not fucking get dragged down. Actually, I think I'm going to make them do a momentum to see if they can keep, if they can try and force against it.
Well, probably disadvantage
after
because they've not got
30?
an engine. I imagine they use the boosters for this, so.
They would use the boosters. They just automatically fail that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, they get dragged 2/3 the way down. They're practically out of this combat now. They're gone. They're getting sold for scrap.
Yeah.
Was it half of 30 that we were?
Yes. If you made the dex save of DC 15 radiant damage. Gwen, it is your turn. What would you like to do? The ship is looking pretty bad. You might be blasted out of the air.
Use your lightning cannon.
It's not been 5 minutes.
It's not been
Wow.
fun, unfortunately. Yeah, so
It's a
Ship
one-
combat.
it's-
It's such a dogfight. It's constant everywhere.
Yeah. Kinda is.
Go for it like a minute.
I'm liking this.
and they're just too far away for anything apart from only have guiding bolt that goes that far, and it'd be quite useless against them.
Against a squad of people, yeah.
You are within
So-
75 of this last guy on the engine.
Get him, Gwen! The one dude.
Which that guy.
Fuck that guy in particular.
Yeah, there's the one guy working on the engine here.
It's fine. I hope that
Yeah.
one guy fixes the steering wheel so I can just turn this ship about and just ram one of the other ships.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just try just level 1 guiding bolt to see if I can. Oh, 27.
With his
I think
3
you got
hit
him.
points left, he's dead.
You got him.
Ah!
Actually, yeah, even with resistance, he's dead, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he had 3, so you just need to do more than 6 damage. All right, Gwent, you have just taken off the last of the repair squad.
Good. And I've got nothing for bonus action I'm going to be using.
All right, 4's lost their front cannons, or their front ray.
They've lost
guns,
their front.
effectively.
They've lost their front.
They've lost their front. They need to turn, otherwise they're going to crash. They are going to use an action to turn. And then continue 2, 4, 6. And I guess they'll use their 1 action left to fire their mid guns.
I've just realised what I'm going to do. I know my turn is.
Which is a miss. All right, you have a support action if you'd like to use it.
Everything's within range. That one's gone.
Remember, these are optional. Don't worry about like skipping them for flow. 3 is going to do some. 3 is about to crash.
Can we
That's
try
what-
to
that's-
turn the ship to get closer to number 3 so Ravina can
Yeah,
jump on?
Oh, there's the thing that Alvin is actually going to try and do if it doesn't immediately crash this turn. Chris, is it going to crash this turn or is it going to be like a turn?
Let's see. They move.
It's going to be close.
4. Oh. We'll give it 1 more round. We'll say they're definitely getting close.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna thingy in towards it, but they're flying down towards it, so we'll definitively crash next round. Because I'll definitely put them into the sprite.
Yeah. Because I've got an idea that might not make it crash. It would be very entertaining if I fast. So. Because all the enemies are locked down at the moment, aren't they? Because you killed the last guy that wasn't pinned to the floor.
Oh yeah. I guess they can still shoot you while incapacitated.
Oh yeah, it's just the movement speed.
Doesn't do anything for them for ranged because you're not the one prone.
Yeah.
Okay, it would just be normal, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
But to be fair, half of them are dead, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can at least have the ship turn a little bit, start kind of flying towards you. We'll have to actually properly move on its next turn.
Gadsy turn was the best.
Give me a final dexterity save, Alvina, before you mass murder these guys next round.
I'm going to try something different next round, actually, because I've got an
That's
idea.
fair.
16, which I think exactly makes it.
Exactly makes it as you duck the final ones. Zormir, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna see if I can do this. That's right there. And range of this from deck. Where was our engine about? Was it mid deck or was it near the front?
Our
No,
engine,
they're-
or theirs?
The actual power source.
Oh,
Oh, you mean where their capacitor?
Yeah.
Their capacitor was in the center of their ship in the middle.
the sails is their main power supply.
Well, the sails are their main like momentum
Propulsion.
carrying. They actually have a like capacitor that
Oh.
they feed radiant energy to then do the thrusters.
Oh, okay.
You can attack the sails if you want. It will stop their momentum and stops them like drifting forward.
I'm trying to get within. Not sure if anything that. Is there cannons at the front?
They have cannons on the front, mid, and back. They actually have 3 portions of cannons. Well, I say that. Like I said, it's like these giant spotlight rays.
Marker lights.
Laser cannons.
I imagine them like marker lights, but
Um,
or bat signal. That's what I'm imagining.
yeah, if you imagine the bat signal,
Yeah.
they've got 3. They've got a bunch of these that they just shoot radiant beams from.
I think as
We should grab
Zormir's
one of those for
running,
reasons.
running 30 feet towards it to try and get within range, he's gonna scream, "Stop trying to destroy my bloody ship!" And
Repair.
try and disable the magic of their gun.
Magic off their gun. I guess it is technically a magic attack. It is radiant damage. Okay, I'll be
Yeah.
suppressed for 1 minute.
Hey.
Because that's generally how magic items get suppressed with dispel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unfortunately, it's not an enchantment. It's an artificery, but that will suppress it. Okay, so the front cannons no longer work. All right.
Quick.
The Dawn Rise will
And
keep
scream
moving
at
forward.
everyone else, "Bloody take them out!"
So close
The
behind.
charge on the Dawn Riser.
You guys are high up,
No
right?
regard. Yeah, they're not like crashing. They're able to swoop in. Firestar is going to. Ooh, does not like this 3. Although I think the 3 might actually be too close at this point to attack with their fire bolts because
Yeah.
they launch them quite high. Let's attack 1 and 4 then. And I realized I'm pretty sure I've been doing this wrong because they actually need a high AC. That's a
That
critical miss. That was so bad that somebody didn't properly regulate that. They're gonna lose a dice from their fire damage.
They overheated.
You need a proper balancing of getting the lava flows right. And 12 misses, unfortunately. The thing's powerful, but it requires a very skilled handed thingy. Alright, it is a support round if you guys want to do anything. Otherwise, it's a lair. I need a point to roll me a d6.
I have a request on
Yeah.
a turn.
Mhm.
Can you guys bring it about completely? To be aiming
What
more
do you
towards
mean?
the other 2? Because Alvida's going to try to completely 180 the ship 3 on her turn.
Alright, yeah. You maneuver the ship so that it starts pointing towards the other 2. Or at least, Randy does.
Thank you, Randy.
5, nothing happens. At this point, 2's been. Well, Fool's not completely. You can still kind of see it being dragged between the peaks of the mountain.
It's about to
Full
crash.
Q, it is your turn.
It's about to actually crash.
You are bloodied, but you've got 2 ships left, and you've already destroyed the front end of one of them. Let's just go ahead and do
Open fire.
this.
That one's got disabled cannon as well.
Yeah, that one's got a suppressed cannon. Blue, maybe? For that one? For a suppressed ability.
There we go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, a 10 misses. The point.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to?
That's fine. Let's see if I can shoot into 4 through the hole in their front.
Okay.
Aiming for their power core.
Yeah, if I can see the power core in there, then aim for it.
Well, let's find out.
26 to hit.
Yep, 26 hits. You just put it straight through the center of this blown up hole. Roll for damage.
Nope,
If you roll high enough, we'll see if it detonates.
38.
38.
Plus.
I'll give it a. Oh, yeah, that plus gonna.
Plus 8. Okay. Plus 8, which is very relevant.
Plus 8. It is pretty resilient, although. Do I just do it as a flat? This has got a lot of redundancy system, so I'm actually gonna quarter the damage you need for the DC. So we'll say it's a DC 12. If they roll below 12, their capacitor is gonna go boom. If not, the capacitor's redundancy failsafe kicks in and discharges the energy harmlessly.
Yeah.
But they are going to take that 46 damage.
Nice.
And they take that. All right. That's the point. Alvina, let's see what you got.
Okay. For ship 3, is it steering completely gone? Or is it like there's no one operating it?
The thrusters are gone. You can try and thingy the sails, but it requires a lot more adjusting them to kind of catch the drift off the wind.
Yeah, Alvina is pretty much going to do whatever it requires. He's going to sprint up and just crank, like probably haul a rope to try and just completely just turn about the ship. Which I guess would be this.
Give me a first of all, give me a sailing check.
We've been using.
Do you have proficiency with? There'll be more stuff in a second. This is more from knowledge.
I have survival, and I know flying from that.
Yeah, give me a survival check. Let's just see if you have the necessary knowledge, since you do a bit more there.
Not bad.
It's still a success. You aren't going to do this the most efficient way.
Yeah.
But go ahead and give me a athletics to see if you have the energy to quickly do what you need to.
Yeah. Heave! 22.
And then a acrobatics to see if you can finish it all up.
Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action boon of destiny to give me advantage on this. So 17. Oh, and this 17? Is a check. This is ability check, right? Does Bless work on ability checks?
I
think it does.
Remember off the top of my head. I think it might be one of those odd ones that's so.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I can't remember.
No, it's attacks or saves only.
Attacks or saves only. Cool. Then yeah, 17.
Yeah. Because guidance is for ability checks.
That was the one.
That's the two I'm always thinking of.
Same.
They don't overlap weirdly enough. So you don't do it the most proficient way possible. There's probably smarter ways to do what you're about to do, but with this the boundless energy speed at which you throw yourself at the problem, you're able to. I'm actually gonna throw this down on the map layer. No, I can just grab the ship here. Oh shit, the ship is under. No, ship is gone. Ship's got the damn icon over its turn thing.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Bring her about! It just happened.
How do I rotate this? I wish there was a rotate button in the.
Imagine how heavy.
Is it not Q and E? Oh,
Q and E. Wait, there's keyboard shortcuts.
Yeah, there are.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember the ones for.
I might be thinking of a different program like this.
Roll. That is definitely in. That's definitely in Roll20. Not in Roll20. In Tabletop Sim. It might.
Yeah.
There definitely is a shortcut. I can't remember it for Roll20.
No, Q is measure.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine there's a wrenching of metal from what Alvina does, because she does probably just very quick turn, which the ship's not designed to do.
Interesting.
There he is.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah, there is a button for this. Oh, I should
Okay.
actually look at these up. This would be
What
much useful.
was it in the end?
It's holding down E and using the mouse wheel.
That's
Okay.
it. Yeah. I know there's something.
Fascinating. But you succeed and you're able to kind of very.
Oh,
Ugh,
mic. Someone's mic. Well,
that was.
I don't know. It fixed it.
Uh,
Yeah,
you
might
aren't
be
able
me.
to.
Put my hand in the wrong place again.
You aren't able to fully rotate the ship, but you are able to very quickly steer it upwards away from its inevitable crash.
Yep.
You continue steering it elsewhere. All right, is that would be your full action to do that? 'Cause
Yeah,
that was
that's-
quite an impressive
Oh, yeah.
athletics fleet.
That is everything.
Let's see. One is. Oh, one probably needs to turn. They're going to use one of their actions to turn. 2, 4, 6, and they're going to use their other 2 to fire their mid and back cannons because they no longer have their front. Nope, that was not a roll.
That was not a roll.
There you go. That is still a hit, unfortunately, and that is also a hit as they continue firing in. Again, I think I'm going to prioritize their cannons. So fuck you, make me a deck save, and the point, make me a constitution save.
You guys got this.
Ooh, 17.
That's pretty good.
20.
17 succeeds, so does 20. We'll do Fukyu first. Half of 29 for 14 radiant damage, and the ship takes the full 29.
Yeah. Now Zomi might want to start repairing that ship.
Mhm.
I'll
gonna get
come back
pretty
up and
close.
help with the Well-
And then
They're not fully down yet.
the point. Whoo,
Ow.
the point takes 19 radiant damage.
At least you resist the radiant, dude.
And then
Yeah.
half the gain for 9.
Okay.
That's fair. And the ship's going to take the full 39, bringing it under 200 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna help out with.
That's where I was going. Now we're gonna need
Yeah.
to start doing those repairs.
But that's all of that. Gwen, it is your turn before we get to ship 4.
Yeah, Rue is excited.
I think let's keep our gunner alive a little bit longer. So I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna cure wounds. Fuck you
Wow.
for
thank you.
32.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, damn.
That's
And
such
then
a
I'm
good
going
healer.
to move the shit away. He's like,
That's where the
just shout
cannonballs.
down one of the doors. Are you okay down there? The point.
Are you alive?
I'm surprisingly okay.
They're hitting-
Okay, scream loudly if you need help.
Yep. If you want to help fixing the ship, that'd be good.
Luckily for all of you, ship 4 misses both its attacks.
Thank fuck. We need one of those.
It's fine. You got 200 hit points. They do an average of like 30 damage a thing. You can go like what? 7 more attacks.
Yeah. 7 more.
It is.
big hits.
Do you want Jones to help it with
Yes.
healing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's actually have
Yeah.
Jones do.
Yeah.
We'll give Jones a
Yeah,
D6.
Jones is good with tech, yeah.
Yeah, he'll also get an extra 2d10 healing. And heal for an extra 9.
It's something. Every one of the
It might be the difference towards the end of
Yeah.
keeping the ship up in the final battle.
Yeah. If all you
Ship 3. Alvina, give me a final dex. To say final. Give me a dex save as these guys start getting back up and shooting at you.
I'm getting shot. I can't make
Unfortunately,
it.
you're so focused on like holding some rope to maintain the sails as you're steering up. These guys would rather crash the ship than not kill you.
Yep.
But they are bloodied, so it's 2d6 for 7 radiant damage.
It's fine. I just gonna look angry at them. Oh! I just realised something.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's next turn. It'd be next turn. My rage is still active at the moment. I went, wait, can I shield that? No, because I couldn't, even if it wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, that's no. Zormir, it is your turn. Your beautiful ship is not looking good. The Dawn Riser. What would you like to do?
If I cast enhance ability on myself, will that give me extra healing on the?
I'll allow that. I'll let you double it for 4d10.
Hell yeah.
I like the idea if it's enhancing you as a carpenter.
Take whichever. I think it's the. Was it an intelligence check? I'll take the one that basically gives me the intelligence boost.
Yes.
So advantage on. For
20?
20.
Yeah. Roll me 4d10. Let's see how much you heal.
3.
Well, thank God for that.
Thank God for the 8 and the 9.
22.
Between you and
Nice.
Jones, you've given us one more shot.
Yeah, give us one more shot. I will also say you can start directing other people too if you want to gather Jones and whoever else may have Carpenter's ability. Dawn Riser. Do you want the Dawn Riser to continue moving forward, or did you want them to hover?
I'm fine with you guys moving forward if you like, or hovering. I don't really mind, because my entire thought
Ramming
is I am going to try and ram this into ship 4. So I'll need an escape
if we
plan.
get close enough to 1 to start boarding and
Yeah, I'll need an
taking
escape.
the last amount.
I think Zarmir is definitely pissed at ship 1.
5.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You are starting to pass them, so you are within range to start actually doing spells as well for them. Firestar, also just going to aim at the ships. Apparently they're being a little bit too cautious. They do try and hit 4, but 4 managed to just slightly get out of the way. We want to continue healing the ship, I take it?
Yep.
Unless you want somebody to go over and start attacking.
I think we're okay on just repairs at the moment, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we could send Millie and Damien over to kill the gunners.
One's got the gun disabled, doesn't it? So
Only for a little while.
Yeah,
for a
longer.
minute.
I'm still
a
slightly
minute.
dubious that of our NPCs versus enemy NPCs, how evenly matched they are.
Ours are slightly stronger, maybe.
Once again, they are children. Don't send them over.
Yeah, let's not. I can disable. Well, I can try and disable some of these guys.
I imagine they're helping repair at the moment as well, because they probably have
Yeah.
some like.
Well, they can take directions, but they're not going to be as helpful repairing. Like
Yeah.
Jones is probably your best NPC for this.
Yeah.
What did you guys have anyway to reflavor?
Like of all the NPCs that I think would be competent enough to actually fight them head on would be Abby.
Yeah. Could said Abby leading the other 2 down. That might do it.
Well, we'll save the support for case we need
Yeah.
anything. Let's see. I'm running out of players to do layer checks, so the DM gets to do one. Let's
Yay!
go.
Get
Yay.
6. Get 6.
We're gonna
More
get
Magicka.
Oh, Magicka!
The DM's gonna call DM privilege. I'm gonna roll disadvantage D6.
Double 6.
Oh.
Knew it! Called it! Called it!
Forge getting stolen for hero.
God,
You
the
see,
Manticores want to thank us. The Manticores want to thank us and give us a freebie.
Come on, they gotta see this one as weak.
Okay, well, let's do a ward check for it. We might argue with the dice gods, apparently.
Narrative declaration.
That's such bullshit. Look at that.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy.
I was like, oh, let's have something bad, like a negative. That'd be more exciting. No.
Nope.
Like, man, of course, I'm coming back.
It's the same squad. They've brought friends. It's the original squad that was attacking before.
All right. Okay, so they did succeed on a ward check. Not that highly. So I'm gonna say only one of the harpoons launches into the ship. They managed to kind of duck out of the way for the second, or more importantly, I think the second just grabs the front of the ship, but just like crumbles with part of it. So it doesn't manage to hold on.
Yeah, it takes a piece off.
They don't have their thrusters. They actually can't resist this. So they are still hilariously going to get dragged down. It's probably trying to drag him down on a 2D map. We'll just say they get dragged down.
Yeah.
Oh well. No, the fact the front of the ship's gone. There we go. Put that back. All right. So they're gonna be. Four's gonna be busy trying to get the damn thing out of their thing next round. I got 2 of these ships are gonna be claimed by Manticore.
You
Not
are now.
not a single one.
You're now literally gonna have to put in stuff with the manticores and have much more laser weaponry and just loads of money.
It's fine. They'll sell them to the Monstro Guild. There'll be an influx of laser guns on the market.
Yep.
You know what's funny? Because I keep rolling the d6s to recharge the engine on a 6, and I never get a 6 for that.
Yeah.
And then suddenly all the 6s.
We've rolled in total. I think we've rolled 5 6s for the manticores showing up and just stealing shit.
666 is the number of the beast, but the beast happens to be Manticore.
Beast is a manticore this time.
All right. Let's see. We're coming towards the end. Let's do one last round. Fuck you.
Come on, fuck you.
Blow
them
one
out
out of
the
the
water.
sky.
Yep. Aiming for 1 again.
We're at the edge of can they damage your ship before you take them out.
Fuck's sake. Anyone got
Apparently
Destiny?
no.
Yep, go for it.
Yay.
Roll me that Destiny. Let's see if Destiny dictates. What are we attacking? We attacking 1.
Better out. It's 15. I think still misses.
Still misses an 18 DC, unfortunately. Or AC.
Yeah.
The point, let's see if you can get a landing in. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern at them and try and get the 2 front swarms in.
2 front swarms in. Yeah, I'll allow this. You can do it in the center of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so I need 2 saves.
Wisdom, DC 17.
Wisdom, they do get D6 for wisdom rather than the D4. 19.
1 pass.
And a 13.
1 fail.
Yay.
Alright, so these guys will have... Yeah, a little apart on them. And these guys will be running back because they're also using the mid-shim because their front guns aren't working.
It turned off.
Okay.
Okay, so you managed to effectively incapacitate one of their actions.
Yeah, if we want to try and board and take them out, that now makes things slightly easier.
Alvina, it is your turn. Some guys are back up and shooting at you. What would you like to do?
Can I... If I basically... I'm maybe use my Destiny for this. Can I basically just rip, like, a chunk out that means it'll just stay? The ship won't move anymore? And hit them with the piece, basically? So it's just hovering here now? And just hit
give me a strength check. Just a flat strength check as you just rip something off.
Yep. Still raging.
Rip the mast.
15 plus a D4?
This would be an ability check, so no bless.
Oh, yeah, no bless.
But 15 is still sufficient to just rip up the the sails themselves.
I've still got my fucking D8.
Oh, yeah.
15, you need a 3. Go ahead and roll your 8. If you get a 3 or higher, you hit.
D8.
But Alvina, go ahead and give me an improvised attack if you're attacking it.
Yeah.
Roll for damage.
What would be the improvised weapon damage of whatever I'm hitting them with? Like a chunk of mast, I guess?
Yeah.
So,
Well, I was
51.
imagining you just ripping the sails down and just like chucking at them. They're quite heavy. Were you attacking ship 1, Fuku, or ship 4?
Ship 1.
Ship 1. Alrighty.
So-
Takes the 50. But probably a D4.
D4 plus...
D4 plus strength.
Plus rage.
We'll count this as an area attack. Is just kind of bringing the sails down on them.
10!
You take out half of the remaining guys left. Like 2 of them just get squashed. 1 of them gets bloodied. You'll do this. Where were you firing, Fuku? Just because I'm aware of the hypnotic pattern in the center. I guess
he
this
was
would be
firing at the
before.
guns again.
Hypnotic Pattern's a one-off. Yeah.
Well, this was we'll
Right,
record. This
this
was
would've been
this was
before.
4th point anyway. So yeah.
Yeah.
I would have just...
So 2D saves. Oh nope, they both take that.
And can I... Because I've definitely got my hands full. Can I continue the attack, but with unarmed attacks? Because I'm not drawing my weapons on it.
Just gonna pummel them with the sheet.
Just beat them.
What's hilarious is I think that jar like actually takes out the hypnotized people before they got hypnotized.
Oh, fun.
We'll just take out the other guys.
Yeah, the other guys did.
There you go. Okay, I'll just switch the damage around who's taking what. Alright. We're back to Alvina.
Yeah, can I continue on and since I've definitely got my hands like full because I literally just hit him with a chunk of mast. Can I do unarmed attacks the rest of my attacks through?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Punch. 24 for 9.
For 9, half to 4, because it's a single target. You just take another guy out. There's well, this is the bloodied guy. You're just like on your way. He's already prone. You just knock him out. There's 2 final guys left with quivering pistols at you, kind of just glancing at each other, glancing back at you.
Can I throw one off the ship? Can I grapple throw him off the ship with my last attack?
Yeah, go for it. Give me an athletics check. Let's see how well he dodges.
26.
Nope. One of the guys is off.
Pick him up. Just hurl him off the side.
Say that does 3 damage to the overall mass. There's one guy left just staring at you.
Did he just jump off himself?
Just points. Maybe it just points.
I feel like this does require a morality check, or no morality,
Morale check.
Morale check. Let's find out.
Surrender's always an option.
No, for the Radiant Empire, it's not. Yeah, he's just gonna jump off the ship.
Yep. I'll be at points. He goes, nods, jumps.
They're gonna fly away. They're no longer relevant to this thing anymore.
Yep.
All right, the ship is yours.
Yay!
Hey, I'm recovering there. Ship 1 is going to fire back. There's only 1 unit left. Who do they want to fire at? They got 2 cannon choices. Let's just fire back at Fukio again. They did just fire at him. He just did a massive shit ton of damage to the center. Plus 3, 20. Actually did 4 there. Which is a hit.
Yeah.
Fukio, give me another deck save. Can we take the goblin down just by attrition?
Maybe. With a nat 1, yeah, probably.
Ooh.
Oh dear. You got a big
Ooh, a
Gwent.
nat 1.
You're a big heal from Gwent, so.
Well, since that's a fail, that is a full 35 damage.
Takes it.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. Luckily, that's the only attack they
Ow.
can do because the other group is hypnotized and you blew up the other group earlier. 2 is gone now. That's it. They're being turned for scrap. Gwent, it is your turn. It sounds like Fukyu's not looking too much.
He's still above bloody at the minute.
Really?
Gwent gave him a
What's your
big heal.
bloody-
Gwent
Yeah,
just gave him a big heal, is the reason.
Gwent's given him a few big hills.
Only reason, yeah. And he's been
Otherwise,
passing all his
he would
checks.
be down.
He's been passing all his
Yep.
checks as well, so.
1 should also be continuing forward. Let me just quickly move them. Grab all these guys.
I'm going to try and toll the dead those guys.
30.
Yeah.
You are now along each other. Little 20 is looking weird right now. Seems to be breaking. We've been playing too long. Need to wrap up. You're gonna toll the dead.
The hypno guys.
Well, the hypno guys. Okay. They have 9 hit points left, so if they fail, they die. Let's find out. They fail.
R.I.P.
And they're out of here. There's just 1 unit left. 20 guys, all gone. 10 left. Like, oh shit.
And then I'm just going to move myself to the other side of the ship, so I'm not so close. Like, no.
Let's see. Ship 4 is gonna have to deal with these Manticore stealing their damn ship with a ward check. They can do 2 because there's 2 units left.
Drag him
They
down.
had a +2, so let's see if I can success. They unlodge the thing. Ooh, that's exactly a success.
Ooh.
So they are able to dislodge the only chain that managed to hook into them. And that's that immediate threat done. They still are wary. Yeah, I think that means they don't need the second action, so they can do that for the final attack. Ooh, but a 10 to hit the Dawn Riser misses. Alright, so we want Jones to continue healing.
Okay.
We'll up Jones to 2d10 with the help of Zormir pointing them out. Extra 10 hit points for the ship. Ship 3 is all Alvina's.
It's mine.
It just sits there.
I
It's
have
effectively out of combat.
I have written Sky Pirate under my titles list.
Zormir, it is your turn before we finally finish up with the Firestar. And that'll be this week. We effectively come towards the end.
Yeah.
I'm stepping over the edge of the ship, glaring at the guys, that group of guys, and basically stop damaging my ship.
Lightning bolt.
Right through them.
See, they have 26. This is an AoE, so if they take it, let's find out.
Yep.
What I've learned from this is it's actually easier to just take out all the guys piloting the ships than it is to take out the ships.
That is what usually happens in
Interesting.
I'm claiming this damn ship as salvage.
Firestar gets 2 attacks.
Alvin is going to wave at the first.
Firestar does not manage to hit anyone. Well, it has gotten its attack up to like an extra dice. Where is it? There we go. So it's back up to 66.
Is Alvina close enough to the Firestar to go, well, this one's mine, I've got it?
No, but they have telescopes.
Okay. You can see her waving at them.
Yeah. Like the ship suddenly pulled up and they're just kind of looking up at you, just waving down at them. You don't have to like shout at them, but...
Armir is pointing at the other ship here, number 1, and pointing at him.
Alright.
If he sees them looking at him.
The point is doing the same, but is on the bottom of the ship, so you probably can't see him. Just
okay,
that's my one.
To end the session, you also have a support action that can technically do something, but I don't think there's anything useful right now. So 1 has been depopulated, 3's been depopulated, and 4 is back in the game. It's gotten rid of its anchoring. To end the session, we're gonna do one last layer action, and we're gonna do a quadruple double disadvantage.
All 6s. All 6s. Somehow all 6s.
Everyone, roll me a d6. Let's find out what happened.
Channel your inner man.
I got a 6! I got 2 6s!
I got a 6.
I got a 6.
Quit letting the side down! Damn.
What the fuck?
How did that happen? Please, can we just have it?
I feel like I should say I rolled just a 6 instead of a d6.
Oh, you actually rolled a 6. We got 3 6s still now. Legit. We legit got 3 6s.
If it's not a joke and stuff is actually going to happen, I feel like I need to own up there.
You got 5, okay.
5, okay.
I mean, the fact that we got 3 valid d6s.
For use my inspiration.
Okay, so just 3. 3 anchors or 3 harpoons shoot out from. Where is it? Where are they? Get back here. Hey.
Down here.
Oh my god.
Just shoot up from the mountain range. Apparently they're determined to get this, and impedes the ship, and ship 4 is just being taken by manticores. Apparently the dice have decided.
Then
Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I cannot believe how many 6s we rolled on this.
Not a single one.
Manticores were our allies this time.
They were like, you know what? We've got a quota to fill. It says Celestial Steel on the quota.
They just hear all the combat above us and say, look, they're tearing those ships apart.
Money time, boy!
That's our job.
You'll be pleased to know that on a 1, a new enemy was gonna show up.
Yeah.
But they're not gonna show up for another hour, so you get a short rest.
Yay.
Yeah, I
Because the
got.
dice have decided that they're not gonna be a sudden twist enemy.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a second encounter after a short rest enemy now, which is fair and very valid.
Honestly, yeah.
So yeah, you're able to rendezvous with having captured 2 ships.
Hey, we needed some scouting ships for the Firestar.
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
gonna say
you've
in the
ripped engine
short
out of one of them.
Yeah, in the short rest you can do because you'll need both the point and Zormir to help with this. You can equip 1 new thing to the ship from one of the stolen ships. So either the thrusters or one of the cannons. You can't have both. At least not yet.
Yeah.
At least not during the short rest.
Not during this small amount of time.
I'd
Yeah,
say
no.
cannons, yeah.
Cannon probably, yeah.
That was me hit dicing.
And you can effectively touch down and do minor repairs to the ship. I'll need to work out how I want the ship hit points to work because it'll take time to repair all of it. I'll figure that out for next week. But you can repair some of the ship before as you continue up into the altitude before Banshee's Grove sends their final encounter, their final ship at you.
There we go. There's the big one.
I've already used all my hit dice.
I know you have.
And the
I
rest of
hadn't
it.
used any from the
Uh-oh.
last. It's fine. We could probably heal you. Just actually heal you up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not here this week, so I'm fine to burn all spells for you.
Yeah, big bunch of healing. Big bunch of healing to fuck you. Fully heal him.
Okay, so
I love the concept.
this is for everybody.
Oh, you're doing a massive.
Oh, you doing mass heals?
Yeah, just the first 4, so only like what 40.
It would have been enough to fully heal me. I did not take a lot of damage
Yep.
that fight.
How much?
47.
Yeah, 47.
I didn't go below 100 health.
That's nearly got fuck you back up to full.
I will be
Nice,
shot like
okay.
Admiral twice in the face.
I got hit by
That's a big
2
chance,
artillery
isn't it?
cannons
Oh, yeah.
and didn't go below 100
I lost
health.
count
I
how
think
many
I know who's going to
artillery-
be on this last ship.
Yeah.
I have a theory. I'm going to throw her off a cliff again.
I was just expecting the regular admiral.
Oh yeah, no, it's not an admiral. There's no admiral.
And maybe
in
that
this
dryad we met before.
sector. You know what?
Could
Let's
be a dryad.
end on this.
yeah, who
let's,
is it?
let's end on the new thing showing up because I feel like that's what I want to be
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
cliffhanger. As you are ascending up into the air, you're nearly in space. You're so close to that level up. If you can just beat this last encounter,
Boss fight time.
and as you do so, everyone starts panicking. There's an alert on the Firestar. About incoming final enemy, and as the arcane eyes they've set up to scout around the ship report back, you see what can only be described as a humanoid large mech
Hell yeah.
flying towards you because we're about to go Gundam.
Gundam!
Time.
It's Gundam Epion.
Holy shit.
Where is it? I need to find it. Is it
Because nothing says oh no than a giant construct mech that deals siege damage to ships.
Yep.
Me want. Me really want.
I have just where is it? It's gotta be in here somewhere. This is where is Alvina? Alvina, here we go. There it is.
That's where we're gonna end. That's your final. If you could beat the Celestial Gundam,
Celestial Met.
you will be able to get the Firestar into the Astral and gain that sweet level up. I promise.
Level 13, finally.
Or the mech will cut your ship in half.
One of the two.
One or the other. Maybe both.
Maybe both, yeah.
It's fine. I'll just fist fight it. Also, I can be on the actual ship now, right?
Yeah, you've touched down for your short rest. You can then take the Dawnriser back up as it's approaching.
Oh, thank you. It's like I like the have road ship, but I want to be on the ship again.
I'll have to do the healing for the Sunriser as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how
that's
much healing
that's
can
for
do.
next week.
We
'Cause
can
I
do
gotta
next
I gotta
week.
figure out how I want the hit point expenditure to work.
Yeah.
Because I'll probably just give it hit points that require it to prepare over time. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for playing. This has been our session. Tune in next week for the hopefully, in theory, final episode of Liftoff.
We might actually be in space
Yeah.
next
Or at least the
time.
Astral Sea.
Space.
Space!
Good night.
See ya!
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
How mind?
Okay, that was really fun. I can't believe half of the stuff we did worked, and I can't believe how many sixes we rolled for random encounters and just got the Manticore legions, apparently, to just show up and assist us. I'm so
Let's
good.
hope that they don't want to assist us with taking the mech and then end up in an argument with them.
No, it's our mech. It's our mech. Honestly, I have never seen a bigger excuse to get one of the things that Alvida's wanted from the start of the campaign. If we kill it, I want a power fist. I've said that from the start of the campaign. I want a power fist into my repertoire. I want one. And there's a literal mech! Come on! Okay, but that's all we got time for this week. Thank you, Chris. This was hysterical. I really like the ship combat. It works well. It works really well. So, yes, hope you guys enjoyed this show.
Especially figuring out like the 600 minimum. This is a bit too long.
Yeah, it's a good like working out the ideas for it.
Yeah.
They might be able to get some really big guns on like the Firestar type like size ships that might have that kind of range. But on the smaller ships, yeah, we don't. It's a bit much. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the show. Have a fantastic evening and a fantastic weekend. Every single one of you. Keep playing the games. Keep awesome. You guys all the best on Twitch. Good night.
Bye.
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 See you.